sports fans around this big, beautiful blue marble we call Earth in whatever city you may live in. Welcome to episode 195 of the VWU Sports Podcast. I am, of course, the owner and founder of the bar, Mr. Jacob B. You may call me Jake the Snake, JB. Doesn't matter what you call me. Just don't call me late for dinner. I am being joined, as always, by my co-host and bar keys. First and foremost, Mr. Brandon C.
What's going on with Brandon?
I think he's out still in his existential crisis. We're also being joined by the HNIC himself, Mr. C. Carter.
John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt.
What?
Don't worry about it. You'll figure out while I got that song stuck in his head
that is
later on in the show. Anyways, we're joined by our regulars, first and foremost from the West Coast, Mr. Matty Dangerously.
Oh, I'm ready for the Chargers redemption next week. I hope it works. Freaking
Fingers crossed
Harbaugh.
for everybody in the West Coast. And we're also being joined by the East Coast by the Savage Man himself, Mr. Jamal Bedlam. Yes. And we got a lot to talk about. This is the first Tuesday of the month of October, the month of spookiness, the month of pure fall, thankfully. As this is the 7th of October, the year of our Lord 2025. We got a lot to talk about and a lot to go about, so let's not waste any more time. Let's get on the road. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight is the night. Tonight is opening night for the 2025-2026 NHL season.
Well, gentlemen, first and foremost, we do have some news to cover before we hit the games. First and foremost, Connor McDavid is sticking around with the Oilers for a little while longer. A 2-year, $25 million extension.
That's gotta hurt for him, Hako, because he has stated on many times that he has had enough of the Connor McDavid experiment.
Well, to be fair, Jacob, Connor McDavid is doing a good job with the Oilers. Just that they made
the Oilers hasn't built around him.
That's true. Also, the Oilers went to 2 straight Stanley Cup final in a row. Unfortunately,
it's just that they haven't finished the job and actually won the dang thing.
Yeah, so, overall, though, now, the Panthers themselves, they're going through a little bit of injury issues at the moment. A couple of key players are out at the beginning of the season. In fact, I think Matthew Tkachuk is going to be out for...
Matthew Tkachuk is out because of injury. Safe to say that the championship tax has decided to go the way of the injury bug this year for the Cats.
Yeah, and also another thing to consider is that I still remember the last preseason game we saw between the Panthers and the Lightning.
Let's just say the NHL finally gave us what we needed, and that is a good old-fashioned war zone.
Yeah, because there was fights galore, and they was packing up a whole lot of players in that penalty box.
Gave me flashbacks a little over 10 years ago between Montreal and Boston.
Yeah, I about to say the NHL better be lucky they didn't take the fights up into the stands. But
thank God that safety glass is much higher than it was back in the 20th century.
Yeah, and another thing to consider is that the NHL, and I'm gonna make sure I got it straight. The NHL fined the Lightning $100,000, and the Panthers, I think, $25,000. Both teams.
I would have said 50. I would have said 50 each, honestly, but that's just me.
Yeah, I think that obviously both these teams are gonna be feel a little bit lighter in the wallet department. So I think the main reason why the Lightning. Here's the story right here. The NHL has suspended Tampa Bay forward Scott Sabourin 4 games and defenseman J.J. Mosa for 2 games for their actions in the Lightning's preseason finale against the Panthers on Sunday night. The Lightning organization was fined $100,000, and Lightning coach John Cooper was fined $25,000. The NHL said without further explanation. So the Lightning called up 6 players from their AHL affiliate in Syracuse for the game. Those 6 combined for 77 penalty minutes, and 5 of the 6 drew either a match penalty, misconduct, or game misconduct during the matchup. The NHL ruling handed down Monday means Sabora will forfeit $16,145.84, or roughly $850 for every second that he played in Sunday's penalty field debacle. More so will lose $35,156.26. All I says, yikes. Now I wonder, did the Panthers suffer any penalties? Let me check and see. No, it doesn't look like it's just the Lightning.
Yeesh. No
Yeah.
love lost. No love lost between those two teams.
Yeah, and this happened. There was another previous game before the preseason finale, where in which both those teams have 49 penalties and 186 penalty minutes.
Jeez, that's got to be at least 3 hours worth of penalties.
Yeah, and I just want to point this out. These two teams are in the same division, folks. So you know going where they're gonna play each other a handful of times during the regular season.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, needless to say, that was just ugly. Oof. If you like Dolly books, the Panthers Lightning rivalry is resumed.
Safe to say that rivalry might be slowly catching up to Bruins Capitals in the way of violence.
Now then, the Bruins are going to retire Zdeno Chara's jersey.
Yep, they're going to be hanging
in
up number
January.
33. They're going to be hanging up number 33 to the rafters this season.
Yeah, it's happening in January. So let me get the exact date to be sure. Yeah, January the 15th. Prior to their game against the Kraken.
Yep. It's going to be a big night for Zdeno and his family when that happens. So safe to say there's not going to be a dry eye when that day happens. Honestly.
Yeah. Let me also bring this up that Chara is set to become the 13th player in franchise history to have his number raised to the Raptors, and the first since Willie O'Ree. God, yeah, that's right, Willie O'Ree in 2022. Chara recently rejoined the organization as a hockey operations advisor and mentor. So that's going to be a very, very exciting moment. And by the way, Chara captained the Bruins to the Stanley Cup in 2011 as part of his 14-year run in Boston. He won the Norris Trophy in 2009, and he helped them reach the Stanley Cup final in 2013 and 2019. So congratulations to Chara. He really, really earned that opportunity to get his jersey retired.
That honor, honestly.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. And hopefully, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens this year for not only for Boston but for all 32 teams in the National Hockey League as we delve into this new season of the NHL madness on the ice.
Absolutely. Yeah. As a matter of fact, the season has gotten underway even as we speak because the Florida Panthers, they received their championship rings before the puck dropped earlier today.
Yes, they did, and they hung up the banners earlier today for their home opener, for their season opener, which is already going on as we speak today at in Sunrise as they take on the Chicago Blackhawks. They're already in first intermission, and they're already leading the Blackhawks 2-1.
Yep, absolutely. And of course, coming up later on this evening, Factor been at 8 Eastern, 7 Central, over at the Garden. We got the Penguins and the Rangers.
And believe it or not, the Rangers, along with Chicago and Detroit, are celebrating their 100th season in the National Hockey League, and they're doing it in style. The Rangers are going to be busting out a special centennial jersey to commemorate this 100th anniversary of being a part of the National Hockey League.
Let's just hope that their jersey is a lot better than the Giants jersey last year in the NFL.
Fair enough. But yes, the Pens and the blue shirts will be doing battle at the world's most famous arena later on tonight at 8:00 on ESPN. And then later on tonight in the nightcap at the ESPN doubleheader over at the Staples Center. I'm dying on that hill. I don't give a damn what you say. The Kings and the Avalanche are going to do battle to cap off opening night of the NHL season.
You had to forgive our friend Jacob Baker. He refuses to call the arena Crypto.com arena, and understandably so.
I grew up with this, knowing that it's the Staples Center. I am not changing it, no matter what you say.
Hey, I don't blame you.
Now, in case of anyone is curious, the Utah Mammoths first home game. Checking this out real quick because
I'm actually looking forward to it. It's not going to be this week because their season opener is this Thursday, as they're going to be heading to Denver to take on the Avalanche.
I just want to point this out. This is going to be interesting. Mammoth and the Avalanche. This is going to be two winter-based names. It's going to be very interesting to see.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Yeah. If anyone's curious of when the Mammoths are going to be dropping the puck at the brand new updated Delta Center, I'm looking through the schedule as we speak through the month of October. It is actually going to be on the 15th, believe it or not. That's when they're going to be having their first home opener at the updated Delta Center against Calgary.
Yeah, let me just bring this up a little bit because they needed to update the Delta Center. First and foremost, this was bound to happen because Utah just got the hockey team last year, and one of the stipulations of them getting the team was that they had to renovate the Delta Center because we saw what happened. We saw what happened when the Islanders, when they was getting ready to move from Nassau Coliseum. They played a couple of seasons at the Barclays Center, and
it wasn't a fun time over in Brooklyn.
No, and even though it was nice seeing a car sitting over there on the side of the rink, they had a car over there. The view was just awful. The view was bad, but thankfully that their patience was rewarded with a brand new updated Nassau Coliseum, and they even got but we all know there was a short patch because now they got themselves a brand new stadium just up the road in Belmont at Belmont Park with the UBS Arena. Yeah, and I think also not to consider what they did. The Smith Entertainment Group, which also owns the Jazz, basically what they did, and we saw this. There was like YouTube videos of them having seats that that will automatically go in and out.
Yeah, retractable. They're retractable.
Go in and out so that folks who come in to see a hockey game will have the same view. Without obstruction, just how they will be with a basketball game.
It's basically the same system as what you would see in high school. In high school, whenever they're getting ready for at the basketball courts, whenever it's either gym time during school hours, or they can pull them back and get them ready for basketball games.
Yeah, nothing to consider. Also, let me also just go ahead and bring this up because this way, there'll be no obstruction.
Yeah, so you basically everybody gets a full 360 view, no matter what level you're on of the action, no matter what. And besides, if you saw the views not only from YouTube but also from NHL 26, the updates to the amenities to the Delta Center look amazing. Hats off to the Smiths for really putting in the effort to get that place in tip top shape.
I will say this: they're doing an excellent job getting. They're doing an excellent job trying to make the Mammoth a success. The NHL, now if I'm the NHL, because there's already rumors that the NHL is trying to expand again. But
I wouldn't. No, I mean,
Here's the thing, and we're gonna move on because we still got a lot to talk about. There's still a lot to talk about. So let me just make this quick.
Let's make it quick.
Because they still say that the Coyotes are still out there. They're inactive.
Yeah, but Much like Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, they're stuck in the desert.
Yeah, so I don't know what's going to happen. Now, maybe once the Coyotes get a new arena built and they can come back, then anything is possible. But I would recommend for the NHL, stick at 32. You're at
Yes,
32.
be like the NFL. Be like the NFL. Stay at 32 and just stick with it.
But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that's enough from the hockey world. We're going to go ahead and move on to our next topic because, like I said, we have a lot to talk about.
Anyway, tonight, this weekend is a big weekend on the college football front as we are past the halfway mark of we are at the halfway mark of the 2025-2026 season. It's safe to say a lot has been happening. So much so, I think it's time we delve once again into the elimination tracker and see who's been knocked out and see who stays in on the road to the college football playoffs.
Absolutely.
Hello and welcome back for week 6 of the college football playoff elimination tracker. This is a weekly update of the college football playoff race and who all is still in it. And for anyone that may be new here, these are the rules. For a power conference team, it's 3 losses and you're out. For a group of 5, it's 2 losses and you're done. A power conference team losing to a group of 5 is not instant elimination. Only thing that is a loss against an FCS program. And when a team is eliminated, they do not come back. That's important this time of year because in October, there's always at least one team that I eliminate. And come November, there's people in my comments saying, oh, bring them back. You shouldn't have eliminated them. You should have knocked them out. Nah, this how I do it. With that being said, we started the week with 74 teams in the hunt for the college football playoff. Let's see who bowed out in week 6. Week 6 marks the end of the line for Delaware, New Mexico, North Carolina, Kentucky, Wisconsin, Purdue, Boise State, Louisiana Monroe, Syracuse, and Texas State. Which brings us to 64 teams left in the hunt for the college football playoff as we enter week 7. And congratulations to TCU, Michigan State, and NC State on making it farther than last year. Progress. We love to see it. But now is where we talk about knockout games. What is a knockout game? Well, a knockout game is a game between 2 teams where the loser is eliminated from college football playoff contention no matter who it is. So this is a game between 2 two-loss power conference teams, 2 one-loss group of 5 teams is what I meant to say, or a 2-loss power conference team against a 1-loss group of 5. This week, we've got 3 knockout games on the docket. It's Florida State versus Pitt, Penn State versus Northwestern, and Notre Dame versus NC State. And now let's go conference by conference and look at the 64 teams still in the running for the college football playoff. The ACC lost another handful of teams this week, but Duke did stay alive, so we're at 11 left. Week 7 is where Cal went out last year. This time around, the Golden Bears have a bye. The Big 12, believe it or not, did not lose a single team this week, so props to them. Big props, in fact. Week 7 is where Arizona and UCF went out last year. This time around, Wildcats home against BYU, and the Knights are at Cincinnati. The Big 10 lost a couple teams, but their numbers are still great and numerous. Week 7 is where Maryland, USC, and Washington went out last year. This time around, Terrapins home against Nebraska, Trojans hosting Michigan, and the Huskies are home against Rutgers. And the SEC is holding firm too, only losing one team this past week, that being Kentucky. Week 7 is where South Carolina bowed out last year. This time around, the Gamecocks are at LSU. The American Conference didn't lose anybody over the weekend. They've still got the 5 teams that they started Week 6 with. Conference USA is down to 2 squads left, and both of them, Louisiana Tech and Western Kentucky, are eligible for the college football playoff. So Delaware, they've had a good run, and they still could have a good season, but it was the end for them. And as for the independents, yep, you guessed it, Notre Dame is in fact still here. The Mountain West lost a couple teams this week, and now they're down to 3. Fresno State, San Diego State, and UNLV are all that remains. And the Sun Belt is now just straight up the state of Virginia. James Madison, Old Dominion, they are the last hope for the Sun Belt Conference. So, think your team's getting in? Let me know in the comments and hope they come back after week 7. But until next time, I'm the voice of Evan. Remember to always keep the vibes high.
Yes, we are now down to a Minecraft stack of teams left in the hunt for the college football playoffs as we enter week 7. Week 7 of the season, and safe to say things are about to get very interesting because, as Evan stated, the month of October is where things are about to get very heated.
Yeah, absolutely.
Let's go ahead and run down the games by.
Yes, indeed. As we're going to do last week, I'm going to run down the top 10, and Brandon is going to break down who they're going to be playing this Saturday from the slate. Shall we?
Yeah.
Anyways, starting off at number 1, staying in at number 1 is the reigning defending national champion Ohio State Buckeyes.
The Buckeyes are going to be on the road this Saturday against the 17th ranked Illinois.
That is going to be huge.
Yeah,
That's a big time test for the.
I was about to say, hold on. I just want to point this out. Ohio State, I strongly recommend. Don't look over Illinois. Illinois is number 17 in the country. They're 4-1. They're a very, very good football team. And you know what? Them beating Ohio State, that will make their season.
That's not an easy task.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Let's see if the Fighting Illini pull off the upset and give Ohio State their first L. It will definitely galvanize Illinois University and to possibly give them a strong contender for the college football playoffs as we're getting ready for week 8.
Now, hold on, Jacob. I do believe number 2 Miami has a bye this week.
They do, but next week they got a home field advantage because they're playing against Louisville.
That could be easy for them.
Next Friday.
Yeah,
on my sister's
birthday. Next Friday. Anyway, yeah. Number 3 in the nation goes to the Ducks of Oregon, and they got themselves a really big matchup this Saturday.
They're playing host to the Indiana Hoosiers, number 7.
That's huge.
What?
Cody, where
Hold
are
on.
you?
Let me put it this way, gentlemen.
If
Indiana beats,
that's a big time matchup.
Hold on, Jacob. I want to point this out. If Indiana beats Oregon, we are not going to hear the end of it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Giving you guys full head warning.
This is one of the matches I was telling Cody to keep. Yeah, this is the big match I was warning Cody about, Oregon. And if the Hoosiers knock out the Ducks, then yes, we will never hear the end of it. But it will solidify Indiana as a heavy favorite going for the college football playoffs and showing that first round exit is nothing.
Ray's not wrong on that one. Remember,
brush your shoulders off.
Football, there is no easy win.
And Ray said it best in college football. There's no such thing as an easy win.
Yeah, look what happened to Penn State.
You know what? I give you props for it, Ray. Yeah.
Those folks at Happy Valley. Hold on. Those folks at Happy Valley are still calling for James Franklin's head.
Yep. They lost to a worse team, UCLA.
And a lot of heavy liquor.
Hold on, Jacob. Number 4 is Ole Miss.
The Ole Miss Rebels are playing host to the Washington State Cougars.
Yeah.
Now,
they're gonna win.
You just missed what Ray just said.
What Ray said.
I know.
You just missed what Ray just said.
I know, but
yeah, but I think
there's a difference.
But here's the thing, because Washington State, they're part of the Pac-2.
Because remember, coming up next year, they're going to finally get some teams back and make it back into the Pac-10. The old.
Good luck.
Yeah, it was easier said than done. They probably might be the Pac-8, but that's beside the point. But I think Ole Miss is going. Yeah. I think Ole Miss is going to win.
Yep.
Anyways, number 5 in the nation goes to the Aggies of Texas A&M.
They're playing at home and they're hosting the Gators.
Ooh.
You know something? Florida probably might get ready to try to do a Texas 2-step.
Yeah. We're going to do it to Texas. Yep.
Yeah.
Well, they're already eliminated from playoff contention, so they would love to play spoiler up in Aggie Land at College Station.
Mm-hmm. So, man, anything can happen. Anything can happen.
Indeed. And number smiling. 6 is Oklahoma. And mind if I take this one, Brandon?
Give them the Red River Showdown, boys.
You call it the Red River Showdown. I call it the Red River Rivalry. It's an age-old rivalry that's been going for over 100 years, just now under a different banner in the SEC at the Texas State Fair in Dallas.
I always call it the Red River Shootout, but
I like that one too. But I think
that was the old. nickname
let me
for
just
that one.
point this out, gentlemen. I think that Oklahoma, they're riding high. They're undefeated so far this season. Pretty much putting what happened last season behind them. Meanwhile, for Texas, Arch Manning wants to get back on top of that horse. But
Yeah,
gonna
he's been
get
struggling
it?
since the offset, and
we got Jose
they've
coming on into the building.
Get him in.
Yep.
Hey, there's
But,
our executive producer has made it in. Welcome in, Jose.
All right, what y'all talking about?
We don't talk about that now, Jose.
Okay. Now
Okay.
you're
Do you want Jose to unleash Slither again?
Oh, now that you say that, got him!
Damn it! Anyways, yes, long college football. We're just now breaking down the Red River Showdown, the Red River Shootout, or the Red River Rivalry, depending on who you ask, between Oklahoma and Texas, coming up this Saturday afternoon in Dallas at the Texas State Fair.
I feel like, okay, Oklahoma, the Sooners, correct?
Yes.
I don't know how I feel about this. I mean, I feel like both teams are somewhat even, but I feel like Texas Tech is going to take it a little bit more.
You mean
Texas Longhorns.
Texas, just Texas.
Longhorns. Excuse me. I don't know why I had Texas Tech in my. I don't know why I had Texas Tech in my mind.
You're good.
Force habit.
Jimmy, let me also bring
Well,
this
they
up.
are ranked. They are number 9.
Yeah,
We'll get to them in a
Oklahoma's
second.
number 9.
Yeah.
Hold on, gentlemen. Oklahoma's number 9, and Texas is unranked after losing to Florida last
Number 9
week.
is Texas Tech. Oklahoma's number 6.
Yeah.
I think it was like last week, I guess, what Carter was
Yeah,
saying
yeah.
about the rankings.
Let's go ahead and move on to number.
Yeah.
We already spoke about Indiana playing against
Yeah.
Oregon.
Yeah.
Oh,
The Hoosiers.
Go to number 8.
Number 8 is
number
the
8
Alabama
goes to
Crimson
the
Tide, and they're
Crimson
playing
Tide,
against
Alabama.
the 14th ranked Mizzou.
Mizzou.
Or
Missouri.
Missouri. They called it that.
Missouri, I'm saying this now. You are really in uncharted waters because we haven't seen this side of Missouri ever. So you have a chance to prove that you can be the dark horse of the SEC if you decide to take down the elephant that is Alabama.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I feel like Alabama's in a rebuild after Saban retired. In my opinion.
So far,
I wouldn't say that because Alabama's
well-
number 1. They're number 8. So
Well, I think another thing to consider about Alabama, I don't think they're all the way back yet, even though they did beat Georgia earlier this season.
Do I need to mention about that LSU game?
Well, like I said, I don't think they're.
Oh, that was the Ole Miss. Excuse me. I'm a dumb fuck. Oh my god.
That's okay. That's totally all right. You need some coffee because you sound like as if you're drunk over there. But
No. I'm just exhausted. My brain is not braining today.
that's understandable. I just want to point this out because Alabama.
Anyways,
I don't think.
number nine-
hold on,
number
Jacob.
nine, as we stated,
Hold on,
welcome
Jacob.
to-
Hold on, Jacob. Jacob, sorry.
Yeah.
Let Carter talk.
I was about to say, I don't. As far as I'm concerned, I don't think Alabama's all the way back yet, but they are getting close to it. If they beat another undefeated team in Missouri, then yeah, you probably might have to brace yourself to see Alabama in Atlanta for the SEC championship.
Be afraid. Be very afraid. Anyways, number 9 goes to the Red Raiders of Texas Tech.
they're
Ooh.
close to the Kansas Jayhawks.
The Jayhawks will be making the trip to Lubbock to take on the Red Raiders. Let's see how the Red Raiders will fare as they are just on the outside of the top 10, just barely on the edge of the top 10. Let's see how they fare this coming Saturday.
Mm-hmm. And number 10 is Georgia.
Yep.
The Bulldogs.
They're heading down to face Auburn.
Ooh, careful with that one.
Still felt the effects of getting their first loss to Alabama. They would love to bounce back and take care of Auburn's little brother Alabama's little brother in Auburn.
Mm-hmm. I'm pretty sure those Auburn Tigers fans are saying, "Well, maybe we need, do we need to fire Hugh Freeze? Probably not." But that's just a reach. Let me go through this real quick. Outside the top 10, Friday. We got number 24 South Florida playing against North Texas. Let me tell you something about North Texas,
who are also undefeated, mind you.
This is going to be a very interesting.
Yeah. This is going to be an interesting matchup. Refresh my memory. What do North Texas actually play?
Denton.
Denton.
Yeah,
Thank
Denton.
you. In Denton, between North Texas and South Florida. Can South Florida keep their ranking, or will North Texas actually prove to the polls that they deserve to actually be ranked?
They should be. They should be ranked. They should be ranked over Notre Dame, as far as I'm concerned.
You're preaching to the choir.
Number 25, Florida State. Boy, they're hanging in there. Saturday morning, they're hanging in there. 3-2.
Oh, they're playing against Pitt.
And this is an elimination game.
This
is an elimination game for Florida State. If they win, they're hanging in there. But if they bite it,
If they bite the bullet, well, they're shot. They can't even bite it because they'll be shot to their head. But that's just me.
It'll literally be a headshot.
Yeah.
Yep. Now I do have something I want to. Sorry, can I go? Yeah. I do have something I want to get into for hockey, but that's much later.
Actually, we already got to hockey. Hockey was the first thing we spoke about.
Oh, what the fuck?
Hey, blame work. You were at work.
Also, we'll go ahead and let you get a word in on hockey right now. Go ahead. Thank you.
508 penalty minutes in 2 preseason games against Tampa Bay.
And
2 days apart.
Yeah, we spoke about that too.
That's total. I want to give you that.
That's together. That's all
That's
together.
Nearly 10
I should say.
That's nearly 10 hours of penalty minutes. Those two.
Yes. I do want to say, yes, that is Warzone, and that's how it's done, Hagen.
That's how that's safe to say the NHL is a prime source for warzoning.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. Let's get back to college football, though.
Yeah, let me go ahead and
I'm
speed
gonna bring this up.
Hold on, gentlemen. Hold on, wait.
Hold on, Brandon. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I was about to say, let me go ahead and speed through. Number 13, Georgia Tech, undefeated so far this season, playing against.
Surprise, Georgia Tech's here.
Honestly, I'm happy that the boys in Atlanta are actually showing that there's more than one team in Georgia that actually can actually produce good football. You know.
I think
Absolutely.
I'm gonna bring this up. They keep on going like this.
They might find themselves in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Somewhere up in the Great Stadium in the sky, the architect, the late great John Heisman, is smiling at his Yellow Jackets.
Yeah, let me also just bring this up real quick. Remember, these two teams they play against each other on the last game of the regular season for both these teams. I what they call that rivalry? Pure.
Clean, unfiltered hate.
Yeah, so it's gonna be very, very interesting to see. Notre Dame, number 16 at 3-2, will play against 4-2 NC State.
As much as I would love to see, as much as I would smile to see North Carolina State take a bite out of the Irish, we all know what's going to happen. The freaking Irish are going to get another win, and they're going to move up in the rankings, and we're not going to hear the end of it.
Honestly, wait a minute. This is the Tar Heels we're talking about, correct?
No,
Fighting Irish.
Yeah, we're talking about the Wolfpack.
The opponent.
Yeah.
Oh.
Wolfpack.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wolfpack
Yeah.
is back.
Notre Dame is going to Wolfpack.
Mm-hmm.
Nah.
State.
Let me go.
I mean, Notre Dame is still good.
Yeah. Just speak for yourself. Coming up later on this not this evening. Saturday we got number 22 Iowa State will play against Colorado, who might be without Deion Sanders because
the health issues.
Yeah. I think he ran into some kind of procedure.
Yeah, I think it was some kind of surgery. Surgery could be, but say due to health reasons, he is taking this week off and staying off the field. Pray is doing that he gets through it, and he
It's for. Hey, can I go real quick?
Yeah.
It is for blood. It is for blood clots.
Yeah, I was about to bring that up. He said he was gonna go to the doctor to see if he had any blood clots. Turns out he did.
Okay. Hopefully he doesn't have any. Fingers crossed.
Now,
I'm going to leave this part up to Jacob. As I mentioned, the 11th ranked LSU Tigers.
Yeah,
I'm about to get to LSU in a minute because I'm going by the schedule on ESPN. Number 12, Tennessee go play it against Arkansas. Bobby Petrino makes his return.
Oh God, let's see how this turns out.
Yeah, Bobby Petrino makes his return as head coach of Arkansas. showing nepotism all over.
Did you just? Oh, stop! Did you just voice crack?
He did.
He did. I think he did.
Yeah,
I'm gonna. When this stream's over, I'm going to clip that.
But yes, Bobby Petrino and his neck brace full of nepotism will make his grand return back to the college football landscape as he takes on the 12th ranked Tennessee Volunteers at in Knoxville.
How about those Volunteers, huh?
Hey, queen. But then again, don't take any games for granted. Now, also coming up on Saturday, number 15 Michigan is going to play against USC.
Might be an intriguing game.
The goodness is for the Wolverines. Their fans won't have to wait until the midnight hour to catch this game because this is be at 7:30.
Oh yeah, that
thanks
is
the Lord
weird.
on that. They actually have a proper time zone instead of just people drinking some Joes and staying past the midnight hour just to watch a game at the Coliseum.
Yeah, but to be fair, when Michigan State, I think it's Michigan State against USC. It was at the midnight hour. This one's at 7:30 Eastern because it's gonna be on NBC. Now, Jacob, you can go ahead and take the next one.
Thank you. LSU comes back after their bye week. They're going to be at home as they take on the Gamecocks of South Carolina.
I have a problem. I think I've expressed this. Last episode. Why are you so pass happy?
I have you're preaching to the choir, but unfortunately, the questions you're asking is to the wrong person because unfortunately, the person you're asking to cannot answer it because he always complains.
Brian.
I swear to fucking God, if they keep passing on second and third down, I'm gonna have a fucking fit with you.
Don't spew your venom at me. I'm just a bystander.
I said with you, dude. I said with you. Oh fuck, he's unmuted.
Well, have fun.
What is LSU's record? Currently
4-1.
They are 4-1.
If it ain't broke, no need to fix it.
There you go.
Enough said. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Speeding along, number 18 BYU is playing against Arizona.
I feel like the Mormons should have been higher on the ranking because considering the fact they're still undefeated. But again, strength of schedule and strength of victory is still a thing.
The fact
Watch out for Utah next week.
The fact that Notre Dame is ranked higher than BYU is a very serious head scratcher.
Again, the AP poll love Notre Dame. There's a reason why I called them the pimple on the ass of God.
How can you stop them, Jacob boy?
Relax.
Jeez, I never mind. Now, number 21, Arizona State will play against Utah.
Yep, that's the nightcap game over in that's the nightcap game in Utah against the Utes.
Yeah, the game's in Salt Lake City.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, it's a very good Saturday weekend slate for college football. It's safe to say it's going to be a very interesting thing. But also,
hold on. Now, gentlemen, before we proceed,
I was about to bring that up because Ray made up a good point.
Yeah.
We do. I'm going to make this quick because we do have some news about our spring counterpart in the UFL. They have gone through it with it, and we've lost some teams, but we gained some new teams and also some new identities for the 8 teams in the United Football League for spring next year.
Well, first and foremost, let me just bring this up. I knew that the showboats were going to be history because nobody was coming to the Liberty Bowl. Nobody was coming to the game.
There was huge low attendance. It was so bad.
Yeah,
we didn't shut down.
Nobody was coming to the games, so it was bound to happen sooner or later. And the same thing went with Michigan.
Well, technically, Michigan's going to get a better stadium, but they're going to wait till 2028 with a new stadium by the Detroit FC, I believe. Or
highly doubt that's going to happen, man.
It's going to come by 2028.
We'll have to see what happens.
I doubt. I doubt it'll happen as well because I see nothing wrong with Ford Field, in my opinion.
Well, yeah, but the problem is it's attendance. You try filling out a near 30,000.
I was about to say also biting the dust is San Antonio, the Brahmas.
I'm not a fan of that. But
Now,
I like
let me
it,
also
but
just
not
bring
a
this
fan.
up. Hold on. Let me also just bring this up. Now I can see what the UFL is trying to do. They're moving into stadiums that have small capacity.
That's what I'm talking about. Small arenas, great
Yeah.
business. There you
And
go.
they're also going into markets that could benefit with football. You know.
Boom.
Yeah.
See?
So as a result, the 3 new teams, we have the Columbus Aviators.
Love that name. It fits the theme.
Yeah. We had the Orlando Storm,
Fits the theme as well because it's Florida.
and we had the Louisville Kings.
Yes.
I like
Yes.
that.
Yeah. Also, Orlando making it back to the spring football scene since the days of the god awful Alliance of American Football.
The Orlando Apollos, I
Apollos.
believe.
Yeah, the Apollos.
Yeah,
With
and I
Steve
think they also
Spurrier.
had an XFL team.
The Orlando
before
Guardians.
XFL and the USFL merged.
Yeah. The
Yeah, the
Guardians.
Orlando Guardians.
Yeah.
That was the first iteration before, and they were doing fine until COVID John decided to fuck it up.
Yeah, they ruined it.
Yeah, and I just want to point this out. I like what by the way, the Houston Roughnecks have gone back to being the Houston Gamblers.
Yeah,
I like
they're going back to their roots. They're going back to their roots.
And they're going to be playing at the same stadium as the Houston Dynamo.
I like that move as well.
Good choice, honestly. I'm okay with that, honestly.
And
Yeah.
the Arlington,
they changed the name.
Renegades.
Thank God.
Renegades. Thank you. Arlington Renegades go right back to being the Dallas.
Thank
Renegades.
God. I like that
they're
name
gonna
better.
They're going to be playing
I think
at Dallas
they're playing
FC.
in Frisco at Dallas FC Stadium.
Another good move for attendance purpose.
The UFL is actually making smart moves. They're actually making sure the teams are actually playing in small stadiums, much like DC United is doing. They're playing at Audi Field, home of the Defenders are doing it.
DC Defenders, yeah.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for catching me. But yeah, they're doing it at DC, or the DC United are doing it at Audi Field. So they're learning from their mistakes and they're moving forward. I was skeptical at first, but I'm now
because there's a new investor who's going to run the league, and he's off to a right direction so far.
Let me also just mean this up. The only 2 teams that pretty much stay in put, as far as we know, the St. Louis Battlehawks and the Birmingham Stallions.
Yeah.
They're still good. St. Louis might be going to where St. Louis FC might be playing because it makes sense.
I think they're staying at the Dome.
Because they're making good attendance.
That also makes sense as well because they've been getting really good attendance at the Dome.
They're cool with 30,000 attendance, so yeah, I like their direction.
I think they're staying at the Dome. And the Stallions.
The Birmingham Stallions.
I think there's another one, but
they got Legion Field. They got Legion Field.
They can either choose Legion Field or Proactive Field.
I personally say Proactive Field.
They got Proactive Field. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And we already brought up about the Defenders, since they're staying put at Audi Field. But overall, though, I can see this. I can see the UFL going in this direction. Like we said, not too many people are big on spring football because football fatigue.
But this could work, and if it does well, then maybe the UFL can really capitalize on this. And as I stated, be the minor league farm system for the NFL. Because it's been working. We've seen a lot of UFL players make the jump to the NFL.
Jake Bates is an example.
Brandon, for example, I forgot his last name.
Brandon Aubrey. Brandon Aubrey.
Look how great he is.
Jake Bates. Many UFL players have been making it good in the National Football League. So there is potential for this to become the minor league system for the NFL.
100%.
Hold on, Jen. I ain't gonna go that far because it would mean that the NFL would have to invest into this, and then I don't think they reached that point yet.
Yeah, not yet. Don't go.
But if they
still young, but they can do it.
We'll start sniffing into this.
All right, then we're gonna go ahead and move on to our next topic. We're gonna go ahead on.
I got one thing to bring up.
Go ahead.
Yeah. I need you guys to mark it down. November 3rd.
November 3rd. What's going on the 3rd of November?
Men and women's basketball are coming back.
Oh shit! I forgot. We are less than 3 weeks. We are a little under 3 weeks away 4 weeks away from tip-off for the college basketball season.
Oh shit!
Yep, and we will get to it when it comes. Right now, everybody got to move on to our next topic. Head on out to the courts.
Yes.
Yeah, of course. This month is NBA tip-off month.
Well, yeah, the preseason has started for the NBA as we march down towards tip-off of the 2025-2026
Before we get into
season.
this one, I have something to say. Camera pan on me.
Okay.
LeBron James.
Oh God.
Oh God. Here we go. Let me go ahead and have this because
Go right
That was
ahead.
already on you to begin with, Bedlam. But all right.
I want to hear this, Jamal. Go ahead.
And LeBron, what was all that teasing for exactly? I know it should have been obvious to some because it's LeBron. But like, dude, you did all that hyping, that teasing for
Hennessy?
tequila, for alcohol.
Yeah, it was
like,
for Hennessy.
What? Are you serious?
I'm not joking. It was actually for Hennessy.
Because I didn't listen.
LeBron pushing alcohol on the black community. This feels like a joke that writes itself.
Yeah.
It does.
I mean, wait, hold on a second. The ironic thing is that it's Hennessy.
Yeah.
Again, I repeat, that feels like a joke that writes itself.
It does.
Yeah, it does.
You had us thinking that you were actually going to retire.
And then you pull that shit.
She should have.
Okay. Time out.
I won't say he's wrong.
Yeah.
I won't say he's wrong. I thought he was retiring too.
Yeah,
we all did.
He should have.
Yeah, but gentlemen,
felt like he wasn't.
Yeah, sure, Brandon, but all right. Keep going, Carter.
I was about to say, me personally, I don't care. I just don't care because
Really?
I don't care. I didn't care because
Where's the music that says I don't care?
I just don't care. And by the way, hit the Revo because Gerbeck's in the building. But
hold on, I got it. I'm running.
Hold on, take your time. Wait. Calm down.
We gotta wait for him to come up. For some odd reason, this thing is slow.
Yeah.
But,
take your time.
there we go.
There he is.
Now take it away.
Now, I didn't care because, I had a hunch. Part of me had a hunch saying, "Oh, gee, is he gonna retire? Is he gonna unretire? This guy just stays in
Too
NBA.
much smoke, right?
He just stays in NBA too long." But I had a hunch that he's gonna go peddle some kind of product, and well, he's peddling along Hennessy. Great drink if the Lakers lose Luka and LeBron to injury, you give your fans something to drink their sorrows away. But
well, I'm ready for that.
Yeah, like I said, I just didn't care. Like I said,
LeBron's gonna make his money irregardless, and you want to know why he keeps staying in the NBA? Have you seen his bank account?
Yeah.
Probably ridiculous.
No said.
We don't kill for that fucking bank, honestly.
Yeah.
And somehow there's a girl on OnlyFans who somehow makes more money.
Oh,
Okay, all right, dude, all right.
Anyway.
Tell me what I'm telling a lie.
You're not.
Yeah,
I'm not stopping you. You're not.
Yeah, that's how come OnlyFans.
Sounds like Bobby Fish used to say, "Where's the lie?"
That's how come OnlyFans is in business because there are folks that will be willing to sell their bodies to the highest bidder.
Now I could be nasty and say how that's a massive pimping organization, but that's an entirely different conversation that I'm not going to put on this podcast because the misogyny will be unleashed.
Yeah.
So outside of LeBron pulling off trolling, I do have some more news in the NBA front.
I was gonna ask if there's any news on KD. So that was my question.
Jose.
What news other than he has to step up?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I do have some news on Jason Tatum. It looks like Jason Tatum is going to be doing some side hustle work while he's healing up his ACL.
Never to
Oh,
say
okay.
this, he announced that he might be back until March.
Well, yeah,
That's good.
but before that, he's actually going to be heading back. He's going to be heading to Duke to be taking over to be doing some office work as their chief basketball officer. Believe it or not.
Yeah, he's also going to assist Duke as a. I know his title is chief basketball officer, but he's basically like a hands-on mentor.
So basically, he's going to be doing some side work while he heals up his knee.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
No, not his knee, his ankle. Yeah, 20 kilos.
Hey,
An idiot.
I'm saying this right
Doesn't
now.
matter. Still an ACL injury ish.
I'm saying this right now. When Jason Tatum does get back, that's bad news for everybody.
No. Don't you fucking say that, okay? Because if they're gonna keep shooting threes, that's their fault. All right. So don't you say it's dangerous unless they're gonna go score twos, okay?
I'm about to say, Jason Tatum shouldn't be in any hurry to come back. Because all it takes is for that leg to get hurt again, and Boston is in the same spot they're in right now.
Hence what I say when.
One bad move and that's
Yep,
it.
they're done.
If I'm Tatum, wait a year. Do not hurry.
Yeah, take your time. Let that Achilles heal. You know.
Yes.
Hold on, Jimmy. If I'm Boston, I tell Tatum, look, dude,
sit.
We appreciate the fire, but we'll see you in 2026.
We'll see you next year. Hold back.
Mm-hmm. Like I said,
keep that intensity for next year. Keep that intensity for next year.
I wish the same for Halliburton, but
he also should take that principle too. Don't rush.
Yeah, I agree. Halliburton should take that principle as well,
because especially after he got hurt during the finals, and then proceeded to get hurt again in that same leg. Don't rush.
Take all the time you need. Yes. Staying in this sport, first and foremost, Adam Silver said that the All-Star game is going to stay at the Intuit Dome, in spite of the probe that's going on with
the. I'm sorry. What?
Yeah, the All-Star game is staying at the Intuit Dome.
Because
all
right.
I can see why.
It sucked. Is it just because it sucked in Indiana?
No, it's mainly because of the state of the art. It's mainly because of the state of the art arena. I like it.
That's mainly the reason. Yeah,
the thing of it is that so the All-Star. So what happened? And we brought this up when it happened. The All-Star game in Indiana was a complete joke. Especially, they just play no defense whatsoever, and no effort whatsoever. So, and they tried last year to do like a mini tournament, and that didn't turn out so well either.
No, it flopped.
Mm-hmm. So they went right back to the drawing board, and I guess I don't know what they're gonna do this upcoming season. Probably.
Wait, hold on. Is the in-season tournament done?
No, they're still doing it. No. In fact,
they're still doing it.
Yeah, it's coming up next month.
No, they're doubling down on that.
Yeah, it's coming next month, Jose. I hate to break your heart, but
damn it!
Yeah, I know we don't like it either.
Somebody F-bomb in this podcast.
Hold on, Jamie. I know we don't like it, but money needs to be made.
Hey, like I always say,
don't mind. No, stop. If you want money to be made, how about you acknowledge the NBA finals that we just had, huh?
That's true. You know what?
Enough.
That is very, very true. Now,
let me also bring this up. Money talks.
Yeah, let me also bring this up. John Morant is week to week with an ankle sprain.
Oof, that hurts.
Yeah. Now, let me just bring this up because this happened year after year after year. The Memphis Grizzlies is just basically a one-man team at this point, a one-man show.
Yeah.
If John Morant goes down, the team goes down with him. And that's something that you do not want to see, especially if you're the Memphis Grizzlies. At least I'm hoping he keeps himself out of trouble this time. But then again, that's just wishful thinking.
Yeah, that is.
Yeah.
Do you want to know what's something pretty fucking cool? Sports Illustrated today is gonna do the top 100 best SI NBA 100 rankings.
Okay.
Interesting.
Okay,
Interesting.
okay, we just gonna
They
move on from
started
that.
from 100 to 51.
Just stop.
That's interesting
We
enough.
got it. What? Cool.
Now, let me also just bring this up because, as we know, the NBA preseason is underway, and Peacock is making their NBA preseason debut this evening. In fact, they're airing, and they're airing a preseason game coming up later on this evening. It had to been coming up in about about 5 minutes.
Balls in the cab.
Because for some odd reason, thank you. Because for some odd reason, the ESPN site that I was using crashed on me. But the Bulls and the Cavaliers coming up in about 5 minutes. No, that game's on Peacock. The Bulls and the Cavaliers. That game's on Peacock.
Hey.
Okay.
So I just want to bring that up. Now then, so also later on coming up this evening, hold on, Jacob. Coming up later on during the preseason today, we got the Pacers and the Timberwolves.
Let's see how the Pacers. Let's see how the Pacers do without Tyrese Halliburton.
Without the Howell man.
Who the guy is the person who's going to be running the ball?
You also have to remember, Cody, it's the preseason. You're not going to be seeing the big guys on there. You're going to be seeing a lot of the young boys.
Rookie talent,
I was about to say, watch this, fellas.
It's not even going to matter if
watch this,
lose,
fellas.
so.
Yeah, I was about to say, watch this, fellas. As soon as the Pacers go down big during the preseason, he's going to yell out, "The sky is falling."
He's in the
Skyfire.
Now, on the WNBA, we got the WNBA Finals.
Yeah, they're all set.
I just say this. Wow, can I say this? I watched the last 3 or 2 final games on ESPN. They were fucking phenomenal.
There's been only 2.
Okay, 2.
Yeah.
I think it's talking about the Pacers and the Aces. Not Pacers, the Fever.
Yeah, Fever.
Shut up.
Anyways,
I do want to say that I'm actually happy for the Fever. They got this far without Caitlin Clark. They didn't make it to the finals, but I like the promise.
There is potential there.
Wake them again.
I agree.
There's potential for the Fever if they can build around Clark like they sort of showed during this playoffs. Then something tells me Indiana's gonna that Fever is gonna show some teeth.
Yeah,
exactly.
Too bad for them. They ran into a bus. All that the Aces were. The Aces were not losing.
They ran into a raging bus that was the Las Vegas Aces.
Asia Wilson pretty much stepped on that court and made it her home.
He's a beast.
Yeah,
and even if that team was healthy, I don't think they would have stopped the Aces.
No,
but they still show promise. The Fever still show promise, so Cody should be happy about that.
Yeah.
We might see them again in the playoffs next year.
Absolutely, 100%.
This because they won the last 2 games. Although I am worried about that cameraman that almost fucking got crushed.
I gotta bring this up because the WNBA commissioner is gonna have a mess in her hands.
I heard. Trust me.
What is this mess?
Now,
she dug herself into a deeper hole.
Hold
I
on.
want Carter to explain this for me. Sorry, Cody.
Adam Silver had to explain what's going on, so bear with me. NBA Commissioner Adam Silver said a new collective bargaining agreement with WNBA players will be reached, but acknowledged relationship issues must be repaired following recent criticisms of Commissioner Kathy Engelbert. Those issues reached a high point last week when Minnesota's Nafisa Collier said the league had the worst leadership in the world, and they had threatened to overshadow the WNBA finals between Las Vegas and Phoenix that began days afterwards.
Yeah, didn't the
There's no
commissioner talk
question.
shit
Hold
about Cameron
on,
Clark?
Cody. There's
Cody,
no
shut it.
question that the WNBA is going through growing pains, and it's unfortunate
Yeah.
that it's coming just as their most important games in their finals are on right now, Silva said yesterday. We had two fantastic games so far, and we want to celebrate the game at the moment. And then we've got to sit down with the players and negotiate a new collective bargaining agreement. Engelbert has also said a new deal will get done, albeit not necessarily by the October 31st deadline. Negotiators for the league and the Players Association were expected to meet this week. Players are seeking significant changes following the WNBA's enormous growth in recent seasons. And some have expressed their frustration with Engelbert, though not as loudly and as forcibly as Collier, the runner-up for the league's MVP. Kathy Engelbert has presided over historic growth in the league, but there's no question that there's issue we need to address with our players, not just economic, Silva said. There's relationship issues as well. I'm confident we can fix those over time, and this league can continue to be on the rocket trajectory that it's
Trajectory.
on
There you
right
go.
now. Thank you. Silver spoke at the NBA sports headquarters to discuss the network's return to broadcasting the league this season. It will also televise the WNBA Finals next year. Former Lakers guard Derek Fisher was the National Basketball Players Association president in 2011 when the league and union couldn't reach an agreement in time, and a lockout reduced the season to 66 games. He said it was well to see someone express themselves the way Collier did during bargaining, but understood the reasoning. It's not the norm, but those were the feelings a lot of those were the feelings a lot of times. Fisher said, who also coached in the WNBA and will be one of NBC's game analysts for its NBA coverage. Whenever you're in the heat of high stakes negotiations and conversions and discussions, it reaches the level of distrust sometimes, misunderstanding due to miscommunication or poor communication. But ultimately, until you reach an agreement, there is a very adversarial nature to it until you come back together. Silver insisted they will. We will get a deal done with the players, he said. Lots of work left to be done, but we'll of course get a new collective bargaining agreement. I brought this up last week. And I'll say it again. A strike would kill the WNBA. I'm sorry. A strike would kill this league.
Oh yeah.
Because I can understand that there's like a little bit of division at the moment, and at some point, you're gonna have to reach some sort of agreement.
Yep.
You have to reach some sort. But the last thing you want to do is kill the golden goose that we have right now in the WNBA. You do not want to kill this goose. That's all I'm saying.
No way.
And this says a lot when Adam Silver has to fix the problems that the WNBA commissioner put out there by getting herself embarrassed by a player who rightfully deserved to criticize her.
Yeah, that's the one I was talking about, Jamal.
Complete idiot. Absolute moron. What are you doing? Why is Adam Silver having to fix your problem? Adam Silver, the same guy who can't even fix half of the NBA's problems.
It shows the NBA is still a mess.
Yeah, I was about to say Kathy Engelbert has to do something here. And if she can't fix it, then she needs to get out of the way.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, that's how it is to it. Now, the WNBA Finals resumes tomorrow with Game 3 between the Aces and the Mercury.
Yep.
Let me just say this. There is
Go
a
ahead.
scenario. If the Aces win, this game's over. This season, the
I
playoffs
think
are
it's
over.
that's out of 7, I believe.
Yeah,
It
it's
is.
best of 7.
Yeah,
It's best of
but
7.
I could also see where it might be over because the Aces don't look like they're gonna let off the gas.
yeah,
That is true. Yeah,
Not
There's
one
a
bit.
I've been
possibility.
watching.
I have to agree. I have to agree on that bit.
Yeah, me too. Because I've been watching them. The Aces are good.
Aces are ruthless.
Yeah, and if the Mercury don't take this win at the PHX Center,
They got a
Aces
new name, by the way, Jacob. The arena has a new name.
Damn, they go through so many sponsors. It's unbelievable.
The Mortgage Matchup Center.
Call it what it was before and move on.
Can we just keep it at the PHX Center and just stick it that way?
These are sponsors.
Anywho.
Yeah.
As I was saying, if the Mercury don't win this game tomorrow night,
It's as good as done. It's as good as done.
Yeah, because the Aces are going to be having the guillotine on standby for Game 4 on Friday night, and be ready to hoist the champion, bring the championship back to Las Vegas.
I swear to God, if they blow games 4, 5, and 6 and go to 7, what in the fuck?
It'll say a lot for them. It'll say a lot more for Phoenix.
Yeah.
That tough grit.
They're gonna have to do it now. I'll be honest with you.
It's win or go home. It's win or go home for Phoenix tomorrow night at 8 on ESPN.
Yes, it should be very most intriguing. Catch that game. Because you probably might be in for a very close one. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, all right then. Jacob and Gary, you know what time
here
it is.
we go.
Let's go ahead and get to it.
Blue is the color.
Yes,
And
we got a
winning
lot to
is
talk
our
about
game.
on the football in the football world as we are just about to reach international break in the Premier League side.
And unfortunately, the Premier League's high of chaos has started to wear off because we've returned to normalcy. Started on Friday, Bournemouth took beat Fulham 3-1.
Yep.
And then Saturday was just. I am so glad it's not here right now. He'd be roasting my fucking ass right now. Spurs beat Leeds United 2-1.
Well, Tottenham got something right this time.
Arsenal beat West Ham 2-0.
2-0. Yeah.
Man U beat Sunderland 2-0. And Liverpool lose their third straight in all competitions, losing to Chelsea 2-1.
Yeah.
GG's to Matt. GG's to Matt.
Thank you, Strava.
Finishing out the table from last matchup. Newcastle defeated Nottingham Forest 2-0. Everton defeated Crystal Palace 2-1. Man City defeated Brentford 1-0. Aston Villa defeated Burnley 2-1. We've only got one Kiss Your Sister moment, and that was between the Wolves and Brighton and Hove with a 1-1 draw.
Fuck.
And also, there is now no more unbeaten teams in the Premier League. They are all done.
Yep.
They are all done. So Arsenal, you can pop the champagne. The 03-04 Invincibles remain the only unbeaten team in the Premier League era.
Arsenal.
I think Arsenal lost.
Hold
For
on.
over 20 seasons.
I meant the 03-04 Arsenal.
Yeah.
Okay.
He very specifically said 03-04 before.
So basically for
okay.
For 22 seasons, no one has been able to match the unbeatables that was Arsenal.
Yeah, hold on, Jim, and let me jump in for a second.
All right.
Ray got jokes.
Liverpool. Very funny.
Continue.
All right. Let's get ready for match day 8. This will be the last match day before we head on to international break because everybody's.
Oh no! We're already on international break, dude.
Oh, we're on international break. Okay, so we're on international break. We won't be coming back. We won't be back.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, we won't be back. We won't be back till the 18th. We won't be back till the 18th. We won't be back till the 18th of October. So we're going to be taking a little. They're going to be taking a little break as all the players are going to be getting ready for the World Cup coming next year. So trust me when I say this. Don't fret. You still got some great football coming your way. So starting on Saturday the 18th, we got some good matchups. Starting off at 7:30 in the morning. Make sure you got your coffee and or your good C4. We got Chelsea going head to head with Nottingham Forest. Then we got to the 10 o'clock games. We got the Wolves heading over to Sunderland to take on Sunderland FC. Then we got Everton going head to head with Man City. Crystal Palace go head to head with Cherries of AC Bournemouth. Burnley going head to head with Leeds FC. Brighton and Hove going head to head with Newcastle United.
Whoa, hold on, wait a minute. Hold on, time out. Jacob, what games are you reading from? Because
who's sports?
They're not this week. They're the week after. I don't know why he's doing. I don't know why he's. I
don't know.
Doing
it's a force.
It's
a force.
We'll talk about next week. We'll talk about the 18th.
Yeah, we're going to talk about it. So let me actually interject and talk about something because.
Go ahead. Because
UEFA has okayed competitive matches to be held outside of Europe. So,
what?
Villarreal versus Barcelona, which is going to be in December, will be happening in Miami.
Wow.
The Brit is here, which is kind of fitting because we are talking about UEFA matchup that's going to be happening over at in Miami.
That's an embarrassment. I don't want to get into a rant on that. That's an embarrassment. I hate it.
The Brit's here.
I hate it too, dude. I really don't like it because
I think it's
you're pretty much taking.
You're taking away the spirit of the game with it.
Exactly. I hate it.
Not just that. You're just they've taken a home game away from Villarreal, so that they could put
it's Barcelona. They need the
a glorified home game against Barcelona.
Yeah, and here's the thing: it's Barcelona. They need the money considering how many fucking levers they've done at that club.
Oh yeah,
I fucking disdain Barcelona. I can't stand them.
I know how that feels.
Let me interject. Let me interject because I can see what UEFA is trying to do. They figure that since the NFL is taking some of their games up on European soil, we can do the same thing.
So what? They can still make fun of people.
It's a cash grab. It's enough said.
I'm with the guys on this. I'm with the guys on this. This is a cash grab.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, UEFA says, they don't like. They really are regretting this, and it's like a one-time thing. Like, no, it's not. You're pulling the wool over on her heads, and it's not working.
You're trying to bullshit.
Hold on. The thing is, it's not the only one.
Yeah, I'm gonna say, hold on for a sec. Did they say where in Miami they gonna have this game taken?
Hard Rock Stadium,
Hard
I
Rock
think.
Stadium.
Yeah, Hard Rock Stadium.
That feel better be
Well, I mean, at least for those Miami fans, it'd be more entertaining than the Dolphins.
We'll get to that later on, trust me.
So yeah, and that's not the only one. The Milan and Como are going to be in Australia in February. That has also been approved.
Boy, they really are trying to expand their game.
And you know, this opens up a huge can of worms because you know at some point UEFA's probably thinking, we could probably have Champions League final in in America.
No.
You
No.
don't know that's gonna happen.
That
You
better
know it
never.
will.
That better never happen, Weevil.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
If
I'll
that
lose.
happens,
Never, please.
Italy
I'm
and
sick
Spain
of this
Hold on,
bullshit.
Saudi Arabia.
gentlemen. As I say, gentlemen, just keep Ali as far away from that game as possible.
Please.
Yes. Keep in Europe, please.
Please, for the love of God.
They know how to draw a great crowd.
That better not happen, Weevil. And I'm
Yeah.
dead serious. Otherwise, I'd lose it.
Yeah.
Me too.
I didn't.
Don't
I
act.
didn't. I
All
said,
right,
all right,
let's-
gentlemen, we're gonna go ahead and move on. And we're gonna move on quickly, swiftly on to the we're gonna go from one pitch to the other.
Ladies and gentlemen, the divisional round of the MLB playoffs is in full swing, and safe to say things are a little bit interesting as we hit the Elite Eight.
Yeah, well, let's put it this way. First and foremost,
Matt.
some of these some of these series could be coming to a close before the weekend.
I know. But before that, come over here. Come over here. Let's talk for a minute, okay?
Oh no.
What do you have?
My finals were Detroit and San Diego.
Not gonna happen.
You're an idiot.
What the fuck happened?
Yeah, Jose, why would you do that?
That's what happens.
Because, hold on. There's one goal that San Diego had in mind, and that was to beat the Dodgers. That's it.
But
That's
we
your own
didn't
fault.
get
How's my thinking?
Allow me to interrupt.
Give him.
Oh fuck!
Cook him.
Let me proceed to drop a factual bomb.
He's
What
cooking.
Tell me, what did the Padres do? That was one of the most embarrassing things they've done this season. Get swept by the Baltimore Orioles.
Well, there we go.
Every other team did not do that. And
Nope.
you expect the Padres to beat the
World
Dodgers?
Series?
Yeah, let alone
no,
make the World
he-
Series.
No, he said Detroit in the World Series.
Yeah, he said Detroit and the Padres for the World Series.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, just curious.
What the fuck?
And the Tigers.
Jose, I don't care who's gonna nominate for Dumbass of the Week. You are Dumbass of the Week for putting that into the air.
I should be looked at. My name is not even on there.
Good, you're winning it anyway.
You're winning
Because
it.
why would you bet on the Padres?
That is
Matt didn't even bet on the team.
Nope.
Matt didn't even bet on his own team.
Because I knew how bad they were.
Yeah, as I say, the Padres got swept out the door by the Cubs.
Oh, they didn't get swept. They cut
No. It went to 3.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
they
that's
beat
okay,
us fair and square because our hitting is atrocious and we need to change that stupid hitting coach because, my God, 0 for 22.
That's calling for firings.
Tatis Jr. and, Manny Machado, 0 for 22. Unacceptable. That hitting coach needs to get off the roof. Get out.
Dang. That's how you really feel. But
I respect that he's calling for firings. I respect that.
Oh, you want to talk about
And he knows what needs to be fixed.
You know what? You want to talk about firings and what should be done? Let's talk about the Mets then.
Oh God! Here we go again.
I see Brandon rubbing his eyes. I see him rubbing his eyes. Listen to me. You want to kill all Mets? Ball it up. Everyone that's worth a damn shit gone. Diaz.
Jose,
It's an example.
I don't know what the hell are you talking about.
Jose screaming like a school shooter.
Yeah.
Whoa! Try to get difficult. Hold on. Change the screen. Hold on. Let's change it.
Okay. Time out.
Hurry.
Time out. Okay.
Okay, we're good.
I
We're
am
back.
going to delete that video, I swear.
Why would you?
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. First of all, they're keeping manager Carlos Mendoza.
Well, that's a fucking stupid idea. The stupid idea.
Calm down.
They're keeping.
Hey, hold on. But Carter, before you proceed, Carter. Hey, Jose, no one told you to bet on the fucking Padres. So sit your ass down, shut the fuck up, and let Carter finish what he's saying. Unless you want to get cooked again. Because I got time and energy. My Ravens are 1-4. So you know I got plenty of energy.
Oh,
Fine, I'll shut my fucking mouth.
We have to get into the NFL later on.
Now,
Carter,
as I was
proceed.
saying, as I was saying, they're keeping Carlos Mendoza, but they're firing the entire coaching staff of the Mets. Pitching coach gone, hitting coach gone, third base coach gone, first base coach gone, batting coach gone. So Carlos Mendoza just got to start all the way over.
Reset.
Yeah.
Not really.
I just think that what happened with the Mets, like we said,
Who's playing the Mets song? I can hear it in the background.
That's me.
I heard it in the background.
But here's the thing. I think, Brandon, even deep down, the Mets getting swept by the Dodgers shows how, Reds getting swept by the Dodgers only shows how bad the Mets really were down the stretch.
It speaks a lot, honestly.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I just think that, honestly, if I'm the Mets, first of all, Steve Cohen, first and foremost, you're holding the people responsible. Good job, good work. You're keeping the manager, but you're firing everybody else. So I guess the pressure really gonna be on Carlos Mendoza to keep this team competitive next year, or else he's gonna be looking for a new job. But you guys saw your name Tree's video on the Mets, which was bound to happen. Let's face it. Let's be honest with ourselves.
It's all on him right now.
Well deserved.
Yeah, because
since they're keeping the manager, it's all on him right now.
Yeah, I was about to say. I just say it. The way how the Mets collapse was instant cinema.
Gorgeous, delicious cinema, by the way. It was hilarious.
Yeah, it was instant cinema. And the worst part about it, we knew this was happening. We knew this was
We
coming.
saw it.
Yeah, we saw it a mile away. The only person who didn't see it, this guy.
Yeah. And I fucking roasted
it's
him.
Not because I didn't see it. Damn, bro. That's not what I'm saying the entire time.
Then what were you? Then what were you saying then? You got a chance to clarify now.
Come on, clear the air.
Fucking hell.
Man.
No. Play that guitar.
Okay.
No. Turn that off. I'm not saying anything.
Okay.
Okay, if you're not saying anything, I'm gonna keep that guitar.
All right.
If you think I'm gonna proceed.
Okay.
What I'm saying was, I didn't sleep on the fact that something was gonna happen. It's just a matter of.
I'm not gonna play this time.
It's the matter of the Mets still fucking suck.
It's
matter of one.
I mean, the hitting, the
matter
giving
of
runs, they lose.
consistency with the rest of the fucking team.
Do you see why I said to blow it up? This ain't fucking working! McNeil should have been gone! Sara should have been gone! He should have been considered!
The chaos is trending high.
Fucking Alonso, which we know about the opt out, which who knows what's gonna happen there in free agency. That's number one.
We'll take Edwin Diaz off
him. I don't see him going to free agency at all because he's been doing all he can as the closer.
Never say never in sports. Never say never.
Yep.
Nothing is a guarantee.
But I'm just saying because Diaz, he did all he can. So
yeah, he did all he can,
exactly.
And maybe he might be tired of it. Maybe he might go to another team. You don't know. The only people who do know is the Mets. So you are just as blind as the rest of us.
The blind
He
leading
could
the
leave.
blind. That's
He
it.
could leave. That is a possibility you have to at least think about. If you're
Makes
not
sense.
thinking that could happen, I think that's a little delusional. If he stays, cool. If he don't, what can you do?
I've seen this play out too many times. When key people leave, they just don't show up the way that they responded.
Well, if you're gonna keep the players, how long is their patience gonna wear? How long is their patience gonna be before like, okay, this is clearly not working. We're heading out. Tell me that.
How long does a player have to wait until things?
I mean, the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again.
Thank you. Right there. See, that's the entire mess as a whole.
Now, let's push aside. Let's push aside for something else.
Yeah, that's why I do want to bring this up though, because this could be a never-ending conversation. We keep going.
Move on to next games.
Yeah, I was about to say I will bring this.
Hold
up.
on, before you even continue, I would like to have a conversation with the Orioles. Hey, Baltimore. Baltimore had less fan attendance this year. I wonder why. It's almost like winning is kind of important. Winning games when expected to is important. And granted, you pulled out some upsets, but the fact that we were last in the division when we had high expectations is crazy.
So you're saying invest in the team?
Fix your shit. You better fix your shit.
I mean, all Baltimore sports teams right now need to Josh's words.
Oh yeah,
fix the shit.
Hold off on that for a second.
Let's get to Carter.
Yeah, I was about to say, because first and foremost, I just want to bring this up. Ray has raised a very good point.
You really want that, Ray? Really?
What's Ray saying?
Honestly,
I wish I had the same thing.
I know about how bad the Raiders are. Yeah.
Now, we're staying in New York, but we'll go from Queens to the Bronx.
The only
I said it on Sunday. I said it on no. Listen, I'm not putting the camera on because I'm currently playing again. I said it on Sunday. This team were just happy they didn't lose to Boston. Now they've packed it in. They may not get swept. I hope to fucking God they don't get swept. Otherwise, that is an embarrassment. But they're going home. They're not beating the Maple Leafs in Toronto. They're going home.
Blue Jays.
You mean Blue Jays?
I'm sorry, I meant Blue Jays. Good God. I forget the Maple Leafs don't win shit.
Oh,
that's on me. But
I hear the.
Hey, hit kit with the recovery. Good for
pretty much. The Yankees are done. I want Aaron Boone gone. I'm very adamant on this. I think it's time for a new voice in the locker room.
Agreed.
But yeah, you forget.
Are they finally going to pull the trigger and say fire Aaron Boone?
Wasn't an 0-2 hole.
Like I said, is it finally to pull the trigger to say fire Aaron Boone?
I think if you get swept today, so I actually might encourage the sweep on tonight.
Yeah, a while
ago.
ago.
If he gets swept, he gets fired. I think he'll still get away with it by the skin of his teeth if they don't get swept. I think if they lose tonight, he's gone. So, personally, it's either if we win tonight, I have to hope and die on the comeback hope. Or if we lose tonight, Aaron Boone is fired. So, win-win.
Right.
Yeah.
One of us needs to make a decision about this if they lose.
Go on a streak getting 3, 4, and 5.
If they do that, I will laugh.
Because you got to remember, Hickett, this is not the first time.
Here's the cold truth, though. Whoever wins this game, in my opinion, I think I would favour either team against the other AL East semi-final. Because I don't trust Detroit. And the thing is, Seattle are the Cinderella story. It's gonna run out.
Yeah. It's gonna be deja vu since 2001.
This right now, Hickett, I'm expecting Yankees Seattle ALCS.
I hope you're right.
2001.
I would hope.
I hope you're right, but I don't see it.
This is gonna be 2001, Brandon.
I can't really blame Hit Kid for being as pensive with the Yankees as he has been, because They got to the World Series last year, and they proceeded to shit themselves.
Hold on. If you remember, I never predicted the Yankees for the World Series this year.
No, I'm talking about last year when they got to the World Series. Look what happened. They had to work on themselves.
Wait, which I told you we would get smoked.
Yeah.
I told you we'd get smoked by the Dodgers.
Yeah.
Best team in baseball.
Yeah.
Like the Yankees are not bulletproof. They have shown that.
Let me be clear. I'm cheering on whoever it is against the Dodgers in the World Series because I think the Dodgers are going back to the World Series. We don't need to see another diamond thing.
Yeah.
I'm worried about
That's if they can get past Milwaukee in the NLCS after Paul.
I would love Milwaukee to beat them.
The curse will be over, maybe?
Hold on, gentlemen. Time out. Speaking of Milwaukee, and we're glad that Cody is back in the room. I have a question, Cody.
Look, I know. We could have won this last night.
What happened? What happened?
I was going to say that.
I have a question for Cody. Does he have a broom nearby?
Fuck
hold on.
I'm about to say Milwaukee's
standing by.
Milwaukee is currently handing the Cubs their ass.
Yeah, and that's a sweep.
Yeah.
So that's why I asked. Have we got a broom nearby?
Yeah, the broom army is set at Chicago.
Well, you got some brooms.
Yeah, Philadelphia,
and New York.
Yankees are on the verge of being swept.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the broom army is in New York, Philadelphia, and Chicago.
In fact, the only series that might actually end up to a Game 5 is Seattle and Detroit.
Yeah. By the way, Jim, in that game, finally it's finally.
Yeah, it's happening right now after that weather delay.
They finally got through their rain delay. In fact, they're about to go to the bottom of the second.
I'll cheer on the Mariners. I hope the Mariners win it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm hoping too. I would love to see the Mariners go to the ALCS.
I will, however, say, hold on, gentlemen. I will, however, say this. The prediction of Blue Jays and the Brewers in the World Series looks a little bit closer towards reality. Especially how they handled the Blue Jays handled the Yankees and how the Brewers have handled the Cubs so far. Look a little bit closer and closer towards reality.
If you're a Yankees fan, you hate. If you're a Yankees fan, though, you hate Vladimir Guerrero Jr. because he's been crip walking.
You fucking don't think I hate that guy? That guy
is whipping his dick out on y'all.
That guy has been fucking on fire. He's the MVP of the series. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
He's reminding me of Freddie Freeman in that World Series, where he somehow just managed to be a big menace for that Yankees team.
Yeah, don't fucking remember. Don't. I know how bad it is.
Even when he was banged up, he was still dropping bombs.
Yeah, hold on, gentlemen, because Ray does have a point. This is the month of October. Since we are in the month of October, you know.
Yeah,
I know.
Okay, Ray.
Yeah, it could happen. This is the month of October. And you know what happens every time we get to the month of October? The Brewers become the blowers.
You mean the Bluers?
The Bluers.
Okay, stop.
At midnight.
Yes.
Anyway, can we move on to our next subject? Because
let's get started with that.
We need to get into the NFL and all that.
Yeah, I know.
We have slaughtering.
Yeah.
All right, take it away.
Hold on.
I'm sorry.
I don't understand here. But I just want to point this out. By the way, coming up later on this evening, we got the Mariners and the Yankees at the Bronco. That's those games on FS1. Now that that's out of the way. Since we are in the neighborhood.
Hee-haw, you stupid motherfucker. Are you dumb?
Let's see here.
Which team?
Arizona.
Oh yeah, this is
Arizona.
There we go.
You first.
This is
You first. You first.
Let me do this. Arizona. How the hell did you decide to one up Atlanta with a choke job?
No, not one up Atlanta, but the Colts from 2022 or 3.
This is the dumbass of the week, which makes me so happy.
This is one of the most embarrassing losses of the NFL season.
Oh, by the way,
Because
they're going
somehow-
to get. By the way, they're going to get killed this week if you all know who Arizona are playing.
We'll
Yeah.
get to that in a second.
Exactly.
They're going to get like that. Like I've got them lined up for my blowout of the week.
Oh, definitely.
Somehow, the Arizona Cardinals defense had the ball, intercepted from Cam Ward. They dropped the ball, kicked it, and allowed Tyler Lockett to get a free touchdown. What are y'all doing?
No. That's because before that, their running back bolted for what could have been like I can't remember how many yard touchdown, but he decided at the goal line to celebrate and drop the fucking ball before he crossed the plane.
See, I would have pointed that out. I would have pointed that out, but to be fair, that game was at least still winnable.
Jonathan Gannon needs to go.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, Coach, excuse me the interruption, boys. We just got news about, since Hitkin mentions Jonathan Gannon, he got fined $100,000 for a sideline altercation with a running back.
You need to fire him at the end of the season. What the fuck? And you need to, in my opinion, look for a new QB because Kyler has not been it. I don't care what anyone tells me. The problem is with Jonathan Gannon, where's the progression in this Arizona team? There is none.
He needs to go. Like, seriously.
Hold on, gentlemen. Because what happened, and we saw this on the sideline, and I remember I posted on Discord, you guys want to see a guy get ripped a new asshole by damn national television?
Oh, and guess what, Cody? He got fined.
He went to Imari Dimakota.
I think that's a running back.
Yeah, he just went right into him. And this is, like we said, this is the same guy that dropped the football before crossing the goal line in the fourth quarter on what would have been a 72-yard touchdown run.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
It could have been a 72-yard run that would have sealed the game and ended it for Tennessee, but no.
Hey, Jonathan Gannon, a question for you. You saw the Colts head coach didn't put his hands on Adonde Mitchell. What made you think that was a good idea?
He needs to go. Jonathan Gannon needs to go. I'm dead serious on this.
Gentlemen. I have a question, gentlemen. Is Jonathan Gannon some kin to Jeff Saturday?
No.
Maybe he was under the learning tree of Jeff Saturday. Dumbass.
No. Jeff Saturday should have never gotten hired in the first place. At least I understand why the Cardinals hired Gannon.
Mm-hmm.
I side with Josh on this.
Agreed.
Mm-hmm.
Also, Malik talking about it on Sunday was beautiful.
Oh, we all had a laugh over it because fuck the Cardinals.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, it was great.
That was the best after hours ever.
Josh will tell you that there was full-scale laughter in the money league chat of her fantasy, and Josh knows who we were laughing at.
If you were a Cardinals fan, this has to be the most embarrassing week of football you've had ever.
And we know, and me and you know a Cardinals fan, Josh, and we gave it in.
See, I just let him suffer because that is more entertainment.
Yeah, I also I also want to point this out. Thanks to how the Cardinals basically lost this game, we talked to knows it was trending for a while.
Yeah. I even posted a picture of it on our Discord.
We here on the Four Post Massacre podcast do not encourage the use of the word that's in front of that, but I mean, a spade's a spade.
The team is an embarrassment. I'm sorry. The Cardinals are an utter embarrassment.
They are.
That is the bottom feeder. That is the bottom feeder. That is the bottom. I will keep on saying it. That is the bottom feeder of the NFC West. It just is.
Now,
next games. Let's get to games.
We got some deals. We got some trade. Hold on, Cody. we got some trades that went through.
Yeah, we did.
Oh, actually, yeah.
Well,
There's a rank coming here.
let's
There's a rank
go.
coming here off me.
Let's go.
Okay, you
Let's
need
go.
to do something about quarterback. I agree. Because I'm not wasting another second of my prime. I agree. So you need to trade for someone yesterday. I agree. Which is why we did that. I heard you called for some help. What? He's a Super Bowl MVP. Yeah, 12 years ago. Now I just gotta play for the Steelers and I get my free clam chowder. We have no idea what we're doing. Oh, you don't say.
Oh my God!
Ladies and gentlemen, the most Cincinnati Bengals trade of all time.
Ladies and gentlemen, the biggest winner of this trade, Shador Sanders.
Yeah.
I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding on this.
Finally,
First
Shador
winner-
gets a W. He gets a
Shador
W.
gets a W because now he is the QB too. And listen, Gabriel played all right. I don't think he'll last the season. I don't. I think Shador will be starting by the end of the season, so it's a big W for him.
no idea.
Cincinnati, though. Cincinnati, I'm sorry. What the fuck? Your O-line is non-existent, and you get a QB who doesn't move? At least inquire to fucking Russell Wilson. Inquire to Seattle over Drew Lock. Like, what the fuck are you doing?
I think Connor said it best. We have Cincinnati Bengals. We have
no idea what we're doing.
They're playing the fucking. Who is it? Cincinnati play this week? I'm not.
The Packers. They play the Packers.
They're getting killed. They are getting killed by the Packers this
The
week.
Packers went off on a bye week. And
Yeah, Packers are killing them.
They went to a bye week bar.
It is going to be food for Micah.
No.
Micah's gonna
Hold on, Cody. Let me also.
Because there's a few games we haven't gotten to yet, and another trade we haven't gotten to yet.
Yeah, let's go to the
Hold
next
on,
trade.
Gentlemen, time. I just want to bring this up. First and foremost, we did get another trade. Another trade did go through. A Raven is heading on out to Los Angeles to be with the Chargers.
Odafe was traded to Los Angeles. I could probably make a very good guess of why he got traded.
All right,
He's
got
on his
rudely
50th.
interrupted. So
Go on, say why you got traded, please.
Khalil Mack is hurt. The Chargers need somebody, and also the Ravens. And also the Ravens probably wanted to trade him because he's on his 5th year extent. He's on his 5th year. They probably didn't want to deal with that.
The contract.
Yeah.
Are the Ravens, if the Ravens, like, I know we have to get into the future games. If the Ravens lose this week, do they become sellers?
Ooh. Let me also.
I don't think so, because the one problem with them becoming sellers is that, hold on, Hagen, wait a second. The one problem with them becoming sellers is it conflicts with the ego of the head coach of the team, who still believes that we can get past all of this. So no, I don't believe, even if we lose to the Rams.
I thought it was
we're
a
not
fair
selling.
question. That's all. I thought it was a fair question.
No, it is. It is, because I would prefer this team actually falls apart. That way, there's no excuse. You fire the idiot and you take care of things properly.
He
But I
wants
don't
him
think
gone so bad. He wants him gone so bad.
Now, before let me say, before I go to the games that took place on Sunday night, let's go ahead and let Cody get a word in.
So there was one more, but it actually was a signing. Spencer Strider is out for the rest of the season.
That's not a signing. That's IR.
That's IR.
Where he's done.
And Colts had to hire kicker Michael Badgley.
Okay, then we're
former
moving on.
Chargers kicker.
Yeah, we're moving on. Sunday Night Football. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you there are no perfect teams left.
Yeah, remember I said this to you, Jacob, in the podcast on Happy Hour? That
Credit New England. Credit New England.
We
This is
all-
why they finally, to refer to New England, this is why a lot of us said this is a playoff team preseason. Mike Vrabel, fucking good coach. Bills, I'm still going to say it. Your offense can only bail you out so much. Are you going to make a move if you want a Super Bowl on your defense? That's what the Bills need to do.
I have to agree, because Josh Allen can only bail you out so much, and unfortunately, this was not one of those times.
Carter, would you mind going over the score real briefly for everyone before I say something?
The Patriots defeated the Bills 23-20.
Now then, I would like to say thank you. Thank you, Patriots, for actually beating the Buffalo Bills. It makes that Week 1 loss a little less painful.
Welcome.
While I say that, this also tells me the obvious with Buffalo. That defense is kind of dog feces. And if the Patriots are able to hold them off long enough to actually win a game, that tells me Buffalo's grip on their division isn't as strong as we might have thought it is. Because you see, the Dolphins are winning games.
Wait, Dolphins are winning games?
Yes.
Take that back, sir.
Yeah, they won 2 games. They're doing better than the Jets.
Fucking not after this week. We are not giving the Dolphins any praise this week. Come on.
Hey, look. Hold on, Hickson. You can't even. I can't even say they're the worst team in the NFL because they're not.
No, I agree they're not the worst team in the NFL, but drop that considering how they lost that game.
And Jamal brought this up in the Discord, but per the loss of the Bills, guess who's the number 1 top seed in the AFC?
Fucking Indianapolis.
Yeah. Unfortunately, you're gonna have to let Cody have this one.
Yeah.
And I want to.
There's nothing to say.
I want to bring up the top 10 rankings.
No, stop. Let me get through. Because Monday Night Football, we saw the Jaguars defeat the Chiefs.
Thank you, Jacksonville.
Can I take it on this one?
Go ahead.
Because we played the Jags this week. Yikes! But we're better. We're better on the road than we are at home these days for some reason. Here's the deal with the Jaguars. Their defense is really good. I'm not going to lie about the Jacksonville defense. I think their defense is really good. Still, even though he won the game for the Chiefs, even though he won the game against the Chiefs, and it's a good boost for Trevor Lawrence, the problem with Trevor Lawrence is 1 week you get really good Trevor Lawrence, the next week you get shit. So I'm hoping we see shit this weekend. With the Chiefs, offense is coming back together. I'm not worried about the Chiefs offensively. Same problem as the Bills. I think they need reinforcements on the defense.
We are in a weird time period where the Jaguars, the Colts, are on top of the AFC.
I'm gonna say this: the AFC this year is wide open.
And I hate to also say it, but Malik might have to eat crow if the Jaguars somehow manage to become the first seed. He's talked a lot of junk about the Jaguars.
I need praise if the Jaguars get a top 3 seed and win the division. I need praise because I fucking called that shit. Roster.
To be fair, while I did say your pick was crazy, it wasn't the craziest because then we had the Colts get picked as the winner.
That is true, but I'm allowed some praise. I am allowed some praise because I have called that actually. To be fair.
Yes, let's go ahead and take a quick trip towards the Contenders Club.
Well, it looks like the Packers got a little too cocky. Speaking of too cocky, we jinxed it, didn't we?
I think we did, yeah.
Well, at least we got the first loss out of the way, and now the pressure's off.
Oh, yeah, the pressure is off.
You guys heard when the new guys are getting in? Do you guys know who the new guys even are?
I think I just saw the lights of the limo pull up.
Wait. You guys hear that?
Hear what? Yeah, what are you guys talking about? Okay, what the fuck is going on? Yeah, okay, season's gone off the deep end.
Hey, Bartholomew,
Wait, how does he know about Bartholomew? Could I get some steamed towels into my room?
Would you like them as swans?
Could you make them Seahawks? Okay, so Indy, you're basically the 2024 Vikings.
Sure, I'll take that. How long do you guys think you'll stay? With the way Daniel is playing, we could go all the way. But bars?
What is happening?
I mean, at least they're cool. It's kind of nice to have a change of pace. Hey, Buffalo, what are some good restaurants near your stadium? I just need to make a reservation at a place to celebrate after we beat you guys in 5 weeks.
Okay, well, now slow down.
Okay, so just an FYI, if you guys want even more skits and content, I do post non-sports related skits to my personal account, so I'll tag that below if you guys want to check that out. Oh, and also shout out again to our 4 winners from the September giveaway. And thank you guys all so much for raising over $4,000. That's amazing. I love you guys.
Okay, before we continue,
on the Contenders Club, I thought I said it beforehand. I thought the winner of Seattle versus Buccaneers were getting in regardless. What an epic game! I'm gutted we lost it, but To be fair, it was a toe-to-toe matchup. I would love to see that in the playoffs with both teams healthy. Because then I think you would agree with me, Carter. That's a potential war upcoming.
Hold on, Cody. Let me just bring this up because I wouldn't mind this being for the NFC Championship.
Buccaneers well deserving in the contender. And to be fair, you can't not put the Colts in the contenders club with how they've started the season.
That is true.
And the only reason they're not 5-0 is because of Dory Mitchell fumbled.
Hold on, Cody. I just want to point this out that the Colts have a very good start, but especially Daniel Jones pretty much causing everybody's mouth to hit the floor. You know, and pretty much see his performance and make the Giants
For every game, this man continues to win. The Giants just look more like a goofy organization.
The Giants
look like absolute frauds.
And it don't help that the Giants lost to the Saints.
I do want to talk about that. Jacob?
Hold on. I don't know why you're asking Jacob, because I don't even think Jacob's happy.
I'm mixed because yes, we won, but we won to the Giants. Is that meaningful in any way, shape, or form?
This could, you know what? This could be the start of you making your way on back up towards respectability.
Not a chance.
Carter, I say this now and forever. Keep that goddamn tank away from me. I swear to God, I do not want that tank of hopium near me, man.
Do you want to tank a fit? Do you want a tank? Just a tank? A toy tank?
No, no. Keep me away from hopium. I am not riding on that damn train. I'm staying on realism.
Let me just say this. Colts. Okay, here's the thing. For Vegas, they need to bench Geno Smith. Geno Smith needs to be benched.
Well,
it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen yet.
But he is correct. He is correct.
Yeah. Let me just bring this up real quick. Oh, when the Aints go marching in.
Oh, God.
Did you
Ray did it, not me.
Jacob, you have every right to snap at Carter.
No, I got a response. At least we won a title before you.
The Raiders have 3. The Raiders have 3.
But we won one in this century before his ass.
And they still have more than you do. And unlike the Saints, they didn't need Bountygate to do it.
Jacob got sat back down.
Hold on. You might want to listen to this. Football guys, is this penance for Bountygate? Because if it is, I wasn't a part of it, and I'd like to get off this train.
They're riding. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on a minute. Hold on. The ride never ends. No. Do you not know the moniker of Mr. Bones Wild Ride?
Oh no!
Wow. As I was gonna say, Jacob, the ride never ends.
Now, before we hit the upcoming schedule, first and foremost, the Vikings and the Texans are on their bye this week.
Yep. What
real help does that provide to Houston? I'm not sure because the roll line is still dead.
Yeah, but for Minnesota,
Nick Chubb ain't going to be ready till post-bye, so I think like 3 weeks or 4 weeks still there.
Yeah, but for Minnesota, that's a different story. So
Minnesota's a different story. It's a great time for the bye for them. They're getting JJ McCarthy back.
Yeah. I mean, for all intents and purposes, I ain't gonna slander Houston. They beat our ass in our home, and they got a well-deserved bye. So you know what? Respect to them.
Yeah.
Yes, but so if you have players on your fantasy league, both normal and money league wise,
tell me about it. No Dalton Schultz this week. Damn.
Yeah, make sure you put them on the bench. For
start all week. Start all Rams players this week. A strict recommendation.
I'm just
Now
waiting.
then,
'cause I
I
have
don't,
Gentlemen?
I don't know because I might drop the Rams defense. They let me down in that stinker against the.
If you don't play the Rams defense against the Baltimore Ravens, you are. I will never let you look at this.
Back? What happens?
He is
if
not
Lamar
coming
is
back. He is not coming back, kid. I can 3,000% guarantee you. Why would he come back and get hurt, and then we have no Lamar for the rest of the season?
I'll tell you what. I'll keep the Rams defense this week. If they let me down, I'm allowed to fucking grill you next week on this pod.
If the Ravens somehow beat the Rams, I would be shocked.
I'm allowed to grill you if they fucking do it because I was going to waive a claim. I was going to waive a claim the Steelers defense this week, but I'll trust you.
You saw what happened to us against the Texans. Why would you take the gamble?
Rams don't let me down. No. I do have the best player to play against the Ravens this week for the Rams. I have Puka. He's going to kill them. He's
Okay,
going to
then.
kill them.
All right, then settle down, you two. Head on out. We're starting off on Thursday Night Football, and up to the slaughterhouse we go. We got the Eagles and the Giants at MetLife.
I'm gonna watch that game.
Expected.
I'm gonna watch that game.
I'm gonna say something controversial. This won't be a slaughter. I think Philly will win. Divisional matchups ain't usually a slaughter. I think this will be close. Will MetLife Stadium take another soul and damage the Super Bowl champions?
Okay,
It's midlife.
MetLife Stadium.
Yeah, if MetDef Stadium takes Saquon Barkley, I'm going to be pissed because I have him on my fantasy squad.
I will tell you all this truthfully. Eagles win, but this is close, like only a single touchdown or 3 points. What's the line on this?
The over/under, the spread is 7.5. The spread is 7.5.
I would take the under.
Take the under.
I don't.
Under is 41. So
I don't take the
under as well.
I don't take the under because Jackson Dart did not perform all that great. And honestly, if I'm Eagles, I'm salivating. Why would you be worried?
What I missed so far, guys?
We just got with the first one, Thursday Night Football between the Eagles and the Giants.
Eagles and Giants. That's tough because of the injuries.
2 touchdowns,
Barkley.
Eagles. Calling it.
I'm saying
Eagles win by 10.
Eagles win by a field goal, but they get a really bad injury.
Okay, I'll take the Eagles then.
Let me also bring this up. We ain't Vegas. Bills will need for us to do the lines. Sunday, we're going out to London back at Tottenham Hotspur
Actually,
Stadium.
no. Do the lines anyway.
Yeah.
Okay then. All right then.
Because this is a game. This is a game I'm actually interested in.
We got the Broncos and the Jets.
Broncos.
Is this in London?
Yes.
Yeah, this is in London.
My God, what a poor game for the UK public. Broncos by.
The Jets record.
I'm all right.
Okay.
Broncos by 14.
Imagine it. I'm already seeing it now. Imagine the Jets being the first team to go 0-17.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
It might not be possible, honestly.
It's going to be.
No. We've seen 0-16 before with the Lions and Browns, so we could see 0-17.
Yeah.
It's possible. It could happen. Over at Lucas Oil Stadium, we got the Cardinals and the Colts.
Colts. I got Colts.
By murder.
Anybody wants some fried? Anybody wants some fried bird?
Guys, hold on. I don't know if my ears are off, but who originally said Cardinals?
No one said Cardinals.
No one said Cardinals.
Everyone said
Anybody
Cardinals.
wants some deep fried bird?
Hold on. I'm going back to the footage. Hold on. I'm going back to the footage.
Weren't me.
Yeah, don't look at me. I was trying to say is anybody wants some deep fried bird? We're gonna be cooking some.
I'm pretty sure you only heard the reading of the teams being called, but not no one saying.
No one said. No one said the Cardinals. I'm pretty much.
By the way, ass beating of the week. Colts by 20.
Wow.
Ass beating.
Matt.
What?
Why did you say Cardinals first?
I was trying to say the
He
Colts.
was reading the team. He was reading the Cardinals versus Colts. This is kind of what he
okay.
does.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fair. Sorry about that.
This is the Colts by 20 because you tell me how Arizona have recovered off a loss like that.
I don't think they have.
All right.
I don't think they have.
All right.
Over at Hard Rock Stadium, we got the Chargers and the Dolphins.
Chargers. Do you have you? If you somehow lose to the Dolphins, we're gonna have a talk.
Exactly. I am.
I don't rate
irritated.
I don't rate the Dolphins, but the Chargers all line problems give
pissing me off. Yeah.
Give me cause to pause, and I also think this is a game which the Chargers, if they're the Chargers, which we know them to be, look at the Giants game, can lose. So I'm going to say upset alert.
Really?
You have a point
This is my
there.
upset alert of the week. I've got the Dolphins, and I don't rate the Dolphins, but I've got the Dolphins winning this game.
This is a potential trap game in the making. So
That's
give me the
true,
Chargers.
yeah.
Give me the Chargers, but I would not be shocked that they lose.
Me too. But the new
So-
defensive, hold on. Since we got a new trade going on with the Ravens with the defensive player, a linebacker, I'm still skeptical about the linemen and the running team. Well, I'm hoping they don't screw up this game because it's easy, but it could be true. It could be an upset alert because Dolphins might have something because the old line has been in pain. I would say Chargers win, but I would not be surprised if they lose like this.
Over at Caesars Superdome, we have the Patriots and the Saints.
Patriots.
Give me the Patriots. This is easy.
Patriots, easy money.
Should win this.
Saints on a shady damn win.
I am not.
No.
I am not that confident.
No. I don't trust myself or New Orleans to go back to back. I'm taking New England.
Honestly, I think Jacob just wants to see Mickey Loomis gone at this point.
He's giving up.
Yeah, you would too. You got to deal with Mickey Loomis. So he's just made Mickey Loomis just leave.
Patriots by 10.
That's also by
Alrighty
10 or 2.
Over at Acrisure Stadium.
Okay.
We got the Browns and the Steelers.
Steelers.
Browns.
Steelers.
You're crazy.
You're going for the Browns, Jose?
I'm just gonna say right now the Steelers are gonna play the competition and Cleveland's gonna capitalize on it.
Oh my God, he's right.
Steelers defense returns to form. Aaron Rodgers has not been the problem with the Pittsburgh Steelers. Yes, they're dealing with an elite defense in the Browns, but Steelers are coming off of bye week. They're still and also Mike Tomlin feasts on rookie QBs.
And unfortunately for Cleveland, all they have is rookie QBs.
This is
So
Steelers.
I think it's a rough matchup for Cleveland. Give me the Steelers.
This is Steelers, and this is the Steelers taking one step towards winning the AFC North, which pisses a few people off in here.
Over in Charlotte at Bank of America Stadium, we have the Cowboys and the Panthers.
Give me the Cowboys.
Cowboys.
Panthers.
Upset alert number 2 of the week.
Yeah, I'm going Panthers as well.
I'm going Panthers.
I'm taking the Panthers as well.
Let me explain why.
Two upsets called by Hit Kid.
Let me give the reasoning.
Yeah, go ahead.
They were in a hole last week, but Tetero and McMillan, the Cowboys defense, do we need to mention how bad it is? Also, running game. Cowboys run defense is not good. So you mean to tell me, and I'm not saying Chubba Hubbard, they can rest Chubba Hubbard as far as I'm concerned. Thank the Lord I grabbed Rico Dowd off the waiver wire. Rico Dowd, revenge game, anyone? This is a revenge game for that man. And he's just coming off his career best, performance last week, going into a game against the Cowboys defense, which is very inconsistent against the run. I think the Panthers pull an upset here.
Can that Panthers defense stop that Cowboys offense? Because that's the actual question.
I think it's a question which defense doesn't break more.
Yeah, that's true.
Because that Cowboys offense is also overpowered as shit.
I will say,
even without TD.
I will say this: potential shootout.
Yeah.
All right. Over at Everbank Stadium, we had the Seahawks and the Jaguars.
I have the Jaguars.
I cannot. I'm not gonna give Seahawks credit much, so I'm just gonna go Jags.
Why are you not giving us credit?
Because just seeing how the Jags manhandled Kansas City, I feel like that they're gonna do the same thing again.
They didn't manhandle them.
Okay,
They didn't manhandle them. Let me give Seattle credit.
Here's my fucking problem with Jose right now. I think Seattle need credit because they just went toe-to-toe with a Super Bowl contender in Tampa Bay, and I really do think Tampa Bay is a Super Bowl contender. Okay? Note, I am actually going to be picking the Jaguars to win this game because I think Seattle's going 1-1 into the bye and going 4-3 into the bye. Mainly because they are unhealthy on the defensive side of the ball. Offense, they're cooking. Offense, I think, is really good. Yes, that interception at the end of the game, which cost us the game, you can't blame that on Darnold. It hits off the guy's helmet. That's just bad luck. Fucking Perna curse wheel. Do not be surprised, though, and this is the thing. The Jaguars had a really effective offense performance. When do we get that out of Trevor Lawrence weekly?
Not often. I've put it that way.
Well, then this is the thing. I think, listen, I'm going to say the Jacksonville Jaguars might edge this out because of home advantage. But if Seattle pull the upset, don't say I won't be surprised seeing I told you so Sunday.
Yeah, all right.
I'll go with Jacksonville by a narrow edge.
This is the closest game in the early window, in my opinion.
I agree.
Now, over at the Vault, we got the Rams and the Ravens.
I swear to God. I swear to God. I swear to God. I swear to God. I swear to God.
I swear to God. I swear to God.
You remember how I called the Rams fraudulent last week for losing to an England 49ers?
Yes.
Yes.
This will be the proof of you being fraudulent if you can't beat this Ravens team.
Yes.
Easy
Rams.
Rams.
Baltimore, they are frauds for life.
Like I said,
they're gonna continue to be frauds unless John Harbaugh is kicked out the door, and I know Jamal would agree with me on that.
The Ravens aren't fraudulent. They are what they exactly what they are.
We're on about the Rams. If the Rams lose this game, it confirms them as the frauds we think they are.
Yeah,
it's great that I say this. Ravens.
Yeah, I was about to say, Jose, you should have been here Sunday.
Rams win this by 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, I was about to say, Jose, you should have been here Sunday when Jamal had a meltdown. No
worries. We got replays.
Now, over at Allegiant Stadium, well, go ahead, prepare the tanks, everybody. We got the Titans and the Raiders.
Hold on, I can't.
Upset alert. Upset alert. Give me the Titans.
Oh!
Guess what? I'm going for this. Is my third and final upset alert of the week. Give me the Titans over the Raiders.
3 upsets by hit kid.
I could see the Raiders somehow finding a way to fuck it up. I can see it.
But I still think the Titans are. What record are they? They're 1-4.
They're 1-4.
They're 1-4.
Honestly, this is a tank mode because both these teams would rather lose.
Yep.
Yeah.
So let me recap this quickly from Hit Kid's upset. He picked the Titans upset. He picked the Panthers, and then he picked the Dolphins upset alert. There you go.
I'm going for the Raiders because the Titans are because they're inconsistent and that Malik has given up on them this season.
That don't mean nothing. That man said the Jaguars are going to be kind of cheeks, and yet they're 4-1.
Next game.
Fair.
Yeah. Now then, over at Lambeau Field, we got the Bengals and the Packers.
Packers.
Pray for the Bengals because they about to get murdered.
Yes.
I should have a song.
Jordan Love is going to feast, and that's about it.
Yep.
Bad defense, bad O-line means easy time for Green Bay.
Packers by 14, maybe more.
No, that feels right.
Now then, over at Raymond James Stadium, we have the 49ers and the Buccaneers.
Please,
you should win. Please.
Who the Buccaneers play?
The Niners.
49ers.
Niners.
The Niners want to run out. Please win.
That's a tough game.
Yeah.
That honestly is a tougher game than people would care to admit out loud.
Mm-hmm.
The freaking Niners with Kendrick Bourne dropped 150 yards
And
and
Mac
beat the Rams.
Mm.
Yep.
Kyle Shanahan.
Carter, take CMC out. Win this game.
Only
This is
home
a
of the defense can stop
This is
the
a 50.
49ers offense.
This is a 50-50 game if I've ever seen it.
Listen, I'll be on record. NFC's West is over if the Niners win this game.
Yeah. I honestly think this game. I'm going to say this game is a toss-up because the reason I'm saying this game is a toss-up because no one didn't expect the 49ers to beat the Rams last Thursday, and they did. And I think that this is a toss-up.
Rams played down to them, though. Rams played down to them. Titans.
Hey, look, it don't matter. A win's a win. You think the 49ers are going to complain about taking a free win?
No, listen, I'm dead serious. The Niners are going to be up for this because if they win this game, they will win the NFC West.
Yeah.
I hate saying that.
Especially since they're missing pieces and they're still winning. If they're healthy, it's over.
Yeah.
They might actually win the division.
Yeah, it's wild.
And Carter's prediction might be half true. Because I do think the Seattle one is kind of bullshit.
Yeah.
The 6 wins one. We'll get into that in 2 weeks.
Now, Sunday Night Football. Over at Arrowhead, we got the Lions and the Chiefs.
Lions!
Give me the Lions. Give me the Lions.
This is a game that will be close. I know the Chiefs are 2 and 4? 2 and 3.
2 and 3.
I still feel like they're gonna cause us a lot of trouble. If we win, good. If not, I expected it.
Lions are only 4-1 since their week 1 loss. The Chiefs are 2 and 3. The one thing is, though, I think this will be a bit of a thing because I think Kansas City are going to be playing desperate. I'm going to say the Chiefs chief it and squeaker this and go to 3 and 3.
I will go with the Lions. I will go with the Lions. Pretty much Dan Campbelling their way over Kansas City.
Let's hope it doesn't eat. Let's hope it doesn't eat enough kneecaps. We have another Monday Night Football doubleheader, folks.
All right. Is it actually good? Is it actually good this time?
Well, you tell me. The first game of the doubleheader, we go out to Mercedes-Benz Stadium. We got the Bills and the Falcons.
Falcons.
Oh, murder.
Hold on.
I'm going with a shocker. Anything can happen in football. That's what it is.
You're going for Atlanta?
Yes,
You went for Atlanta.
What?
That's not all that crazy considering I've heard multiple people pick Atlanta.
Yeah. I mean, what you're hoping is that Buffalo plays on the competition and fucks it up, right?
Like they did in New England.
Patriots game. And I know
Bills bounce back on the road, win by 7.
I'm saying 14.
I'll go with the Bills, but I wouldn't be shocked if they lose.
Yep.
That they basically build themselves. Okay.
Now, the second game of this doubleheader takes us out to Landover at Northwest Stadium. I'm just counting down the days to get back to DC.
It's coming. It's coming by fast because they already got the approval by the government to start building.
They've already started deconstructing RFK.
The game?
Yeah, we got the Bears and the Commanders.
Commanders.
Y'all thought I was done with the upsets. I'm not. Give me the Chicago Bears.
Dang.
Let me explain why I'm taking the Chicago Bears.
This is a believable upset, so I can't even knock you.
No, let me tell you why I'm taking the Chicago Bears. They want to make right for the Hail Murray, which happened last season.
That's right.
There's the revenge factory for Chicago. Give me Chicago.
I can believe that. I can believe this being an upset.
All right.
Actually, I don't even think that would be an upset.
I don't think
I
it
think
would
that's
be.
pretty realistic.
Because here's the other thing as well. Is Terry McLaurin back yet for the Commanders?
No, he's still questionable.
I was about to say he's still injured.
Jaden Daniels is back and he has Debo, but Caleb Williams. Maybe the bye week came at the wrong time for the Bears because they were getting on it. But I actually think this is a very winnable game.
You know what? You're right. It's not an upset, but yeah, Bears are still good, but they might have something. So it may happen. Yeah, Bears might win. So I still say Commanders. Personally for me.
I'm gonna stick with the Washington, but I would not be shocked.
Yeah. All right, then, ladies and gentlemen. With that in mind, this will be a wild week of football. We're about to get ready to.
We'll see on Sunday where some of us will be in pain.
Yep.
Some might be eating quo. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, almost time for
my back.
Yeah. Wow.
All right.
What did we learn on the show tonight, Greg?
Oh.
I told you umbrella's not going to work.
Let me go ahead and run through some scores real quick before we turn out the lights here in the barn.
See you all Sunday. See you all Sunday.
I learned. Don't have F1 races in Singapore.
Final. We got a final, and we got a final in the NHL. Can I tell you?
Go ahead.
Go right ahead.
3-2 champs.
Yeah, that's a great way to open up the season. That is a very great way to open up the NHL season with a W. Congratulations.
Absolutely.
3-0 Seattle over the Tigers.
A game just started. Penguins and Rangers hit the first period with 17 minutes, and yeah.
And we got the Avalanche and the Kings coming up later.
Yes, we do.
Also, Jose and Brandon, you might want to get a move on.
Yeah.
And as you guys have brought up, Mariners are leading the Tigers 3-0 in the top of the fourth, and the top of the first. Oh boy, good God! Top of the first is already 2-0 Blue Jays.
Wow!
Oh boy!
Broom Army is set.
Yeah, that's Vladdy G.
Yeah, jeez.
Yeah,
this keeps up.
The broom's ready.
Yeah, I was about to say if this keeps up, we got to.
Yeah, it's coming closer.
Yeah, we got to get the booms.
Don't ever sing again.
Get the brooms. Brooms.
Don't worry, the Broom Army is set.
But like I said, it's just on the top of the first, so anything can still happen. But good God,
it can still at any time can still happen. Yep.
Yeah. The game could change at a moment, but 2-0 already at the top of the first. Heaven forbid they put up another 13. That happens. Evan Boone needs to get fired tonight. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we want to thank you so much for tuning in here on our show this evening. First and foremost, if you like what you see, then by all means, please subscribe to this channel, like this video, share this video, and when you do subscribe to our channel, please hit the bell so that you would know whenever we stream. Did we take a quick trip to hell all of a sudden?
I mean, for Brandon, yeah.
Oh, there's the Undertaker.
Do you remember the Undertaker coming to this ball?
Wrong one, buddy. Wrong one. But I do want to add something in terms of football.
Nobody.
I want to add something in terms of the NFL.
Yeah.
On paper we should win, Lions. I still see this to be a close game because the Chiefs are still going to be the Chiefs.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I hope we win, but it's the Chiefs. If we win, we're probably going to be possibly be a real threat in the postseason, in the playoffs. But I doubt it.
No. Well, anyway, ladies and gentlemen, like I said, we thank you so much for tuning in this evening. I want to thank Kid. I want to thank Jamal. I want to thank Matt. I want to thank Gurrick. Of course, I want to thank Cody. I want to thank everybody for joining us here in this bar as the March to 200 continues. Only 5 away from it. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, this has been one wild week, and we got another wild week to come, especially with the NHL now getting on the way, and we could possibly get ready to see 1, 2, or 3 sweeps before the weekend. You never know.
Might see only 2.
Yeah, you're hoping for only 2. You're hoping for only 2. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen. Anyway, ladies, go ahead. We can hear you.
I was making sure. I was just making sure because this mic is right close to my mouth.
I know the feeling. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedule. Jacob, whenever you're ready, by all means, take us home.
Thank you. All righty then. Safe to say, this has been a very, very interesting way to end episode 195 of the show. We are now count on hand till we hit the episode 200. We're 5 away, boys. It's going to be a very interesting road to episode 200. It's episode 200 to say the least. But nonetheless, what a way to kick off the start of the NHL season. We already got ourselves a great matchup with a great matchup between the champs and with the champs. So congrats to them on getting their first win. First rundown, 81 to go. Let's see how the rest of the NHL fares as we kick off the road towards the Stanley Cup playoffs. So let's see how they go. But also the NBA is about to kick off their season as well. The countdown is on to tip off for the NBA season as well, and of course the MLB. We're just about to wrap up the divisional rounds. Well, of course, if we want to see Tigers and Mariners finish up their series, we might be getting to 5, honestly, with how competitive those two are. But with the others, well, you might be needing to get the Bruins because we might be seeing 3 sweeps coming out of them. But of course, with college football,
too, honestly.
Yeah, you might want to hold off on that. But also, we're at the halfway mark of the season. It's safe to say it's being crazier than a nut house. And of course, the NFL is still showing its progress as well, being signed to join in on the madness with this craziness. And of course, as Brandon stated, we are now counting down the days till tip off for the college basketball season. So safe to say, the the sports world is not stopping, and neither are we. So if you like what you saw from this episode, then please do us all a favor and subscribe to the VWU Sports Podcast channel. And if you like what you saw from episode 195, then do us all a favor and like this video and share it across all social media platforms. That being, of course, Facebook, Twitter, and Blue Sky. We don't touch Instagram and TikTok for 2 reasons. Instagram is too toxic even for us, and TikTok is, well, TikTok. And if you want to be notified when we go live on the airways, which is not only every Tuesday, but every Sunday night, 6 Eastern, 3 Pacific on our YouTube channels, then please do us all a favor and hit the bell. And you'll be notified when we go live and on the airways. But until then, we need to go rest up and get ready for this upcoming week of action and sports all across this sports world. But until then, for my good friends, Gurak, Matt, Big Kid, Jamal, and Cody, for my executive producer, Jose, and for my good buddies, Carter and Brandon, this is JB. We are signing off. We will see you guys again this Sunday for episode number 17 of Happy Hour, and next Tuesday for episode 196 of the VWU Sports Podcast. Until then, y'all stay safe and have yourselves a good night, everybody.